said she wanna swing with the Bushman. Cause she know we do our thing in the bush and got it looking so clean with the rough stance. Yeah, quick to change the scene with the Cushland. You can join the whole team cause the bush wins. Yeah, I'm quick to change the scene to Cushland. Yeah, I'm quick to change the scene to equal line. And me up about mine, the bush, understand. I said you will be the one I will meet. With that beautiful smile and that sexy physique. Wearing those same colors, running, trying to get away from lame brothers, but you can't change what they now meet me. I'm your newbie lover with plans to make you a Nubian mother. That's long term, the short term don't take it too far. We got the juice bar, building on vegetables. So holistic, my holistic missus. Got me indulged with your gifts and fitness. The El Natural, yeah, that's on my style. We can grow our towels through ingredients. Only the baddest queens who they ever see me with. Big Mama tuned in at 6 minute lips with no lipstick. That's a natural kiss. These are actual black fists faced up together as one unit.
Alafia family, Ekabo. Welcome on into the House of Confirmations. Ashe Adukwe. Family, you probably been plugged in today, had to be plugged in today. Right now, as we enter into this house, we're going to unplug. We're going to disconnect ourselves from the matrix way of thinking, and our whole ideology. Also, family, let's go on ahead and take a deep breath in. Inhaling in, deep breath, inhaling in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Releasing all of the poison and pressure that was picked up while you was plugged into the matrix. Ashe Adukwe. Family, you know these beautiful faces and voices you are listening and watching. I am Baba Oyeyemi, ancestral priest initiator over 21 years.
I'm Omitola. I'm a medium, diviner, and healer, and we are the House of Confirmations. Ekabo. Ekabo means welcome. Come on in. Peace, love, and light. Only. Ashe family. Today is the last day for new moon readings. Okay. So of course, familia, you know we are going live as we are heavily booked. All right, family. Do know that Friday and Saturday is already completely booked. All right. So we have openings from tonight on to Thursday. Okay.
That's about it.
All right. Happy new moon. Make sure that you are getting your new moon messages. If you would like to book a live new moon mini reading or crystal ball reading, we have 10 slots available. The information is posted on the screen. All right, we got some family coming in. Who do we have here? Alafia Tierra Green, Alafia Isaac Peters. Ashe, come on in, family.
Ashe.
Make sure that you are loving, and sharing. Alafia Natalie George. Ashe.
Make sure like, love, share, tag, and family on in. If you are on YouTube, make sure you are hitting that thumbs up button. Ashe Adukwe family. Yes. New moon messages, emotions. My goodness. How much more emotions can you handle and deal with, family? We got to get over these emotions and start dealing with the actual factuals. And sometimes we need to come in and hear from spirit, because spirit don't deal with feelings. Spirit don't deal with the emotions like we deal with the emotions. Sometimes spirit is going to kick you in the ass and tell you get through it. Get out of your emotions. Get out of those feelings. That's why you need to come get your new moon readings.
Yes, definitely. We know who you are, Miss Nicole Natalie George. We have done many readings for you, Ashe, and your significant other at the time. All right, we don't know who y'all think we are. Unless you had another name, we probably didn't know who you are. But we've read the Nicole Natalie George many times, love. Also, you sent us a friend request. In order for us to accept your new friend request, make sure that you have unfriended us from your other pages. All right, family, when you all have multiple pages or creating another page, because you may not be able to sign back into other pages or things of that nature, do know when you send us a friend request, you have to delete your other pages from us. All right, for us to accept that friend request. Alafia Love is Love. I believe that's Miss Mama Misia, if I'm not mistaken. Okay,
Mama
so
Missy in the house.
Okay, so that friend request that you did send, we can just go ahead and delete it. Ashe. We're so happy that you did subscribe to our YouTube so you can still see us.
Ashe.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, family. Yes, for those who don't know, we are streaming from YouTube and Facebook.
Ashe. Alafia Laquita, how are you and the family? Come on in. Ashe.
That's my Kwee.
Yes, yes, yes. Family, today is the last day for new moon readings until the next new moon cycle next month. Okay, family, full moon readings and new moon readings are only available during the full moon, new moon cycle. Alafia, Miss Chelsea Jones.
Alafia family.
She said, yes, it's her. Oh, we can feel that energy.
Oh, we know our Mama Missy. I just tied your sister in here. Y'all come in here and start helping out now.
Y'all see Baba working hard over here tagging.
My thumb hurt.
Y'all give Baba a break. I wish I could, but I'm still working on multitasking. Okay. Alafia Ariana Fowler. How are y'all? We see you, Chelsea Jones. Seems like we have a full house, family. Are y'all ready for tonight's messages? Ashe on this beautiful Ogun day.
Ogumo, yeah, Ashe, I do pray, Papa.
Ashe, shout out to the Ogunolas. Ashe. Oh, Alafia Mama, y'all. My birth mother is viewing on Facebook.
Alafia.
Kiva Graham.
Kiva.
Yes.
See you soon.
Yes, I'm the middle baby. So when y'all see her, don't think I'm the last child that's been giving her these stretch marks.
Might look like a sister. Keep playing.
Oh, yes. My mama definitely look like my sister. And speaking of my mother, she has a birthday coming up. All right, family. We will be at Diamond Strip Club of Atlanta in Atlanta. So make sure y'all are coming out with the HOK to help celebrate our mother's birthday party. All right. Y'all know it's a strip club, so this is the time you do want to share love and bring your tips. Okay. And make sure you have a good time. We hope to see a lot of you all out there. That will be Saturday. Okay. Saturday, March 20th. All right, and family, we do have another birthday in our family. It is my niece, my blood niece birthday, Marquita Gordon. Ashe Ekuodun to you, Marquita Gordon. We send you so much love.
Ashe.
Ashe.
A lot of birthdays around this time. A lot of birthdays. I know we got your mother Elizabeth.
Mother in heaven, Elizabeth Bada Daddy in heaven, Bada and James Earl Golden.
I got my sister Sadim. She got her birthday around the corner as well. Ashe. And so many more. I mean, y'all coming out the woodworks, ain't y'all?
Yes, we just had my nephew Trey birthday. We got so many more birthdays coming up. I don't know what was going on 9 months before now, but everybody was feeling good because everybody and their mama was born in March, which means these Aries, y'all. Is y'all ready for these Aries? These Aries do not play.
Right. Woo! Aries gonna let you know. They're gonna give it to you.
Aries will fight you first and talk about it later.
And then laugh with you.
And feed you.
And want to go party with you. How you go party with someone you just fought with? And they're looking at you like, oh, you still thinking about that?
On that?
Girl, move forward.
Where my lip gloss?
Ooh. Yeah, Aries is coming out, y'all. Aries will make you get emotional too.
If y'all want to know why Omitola is the way that Omitola is, I was raised by 2 Aries, a Pisces, and 2 Aquarius.
Emotions being brought out.
That's a lot of we don't play no shit. Okay? Y'all baby got my mama watch. We don't play the radio with y'all. When the last time y'all heard that? We don't play the radio.
Last time one of y'all put on the radio. God, I'm sorry, it's 2021. You got to tell some of these children what a radio is.
Speaking of 2021, these Aries in 2021, the last 20 years, seem like they'll pop first and then talk about it later. Woo. You know, be careful with Aries and weapons. They use them. That's one thing I know.
They don't just collect them. They don't just collect them. These are for use purposes only. I say, come on in, family. Come on in.
We love you,
Oh,
Mama.
we love you too, Mama Q. Cannot wait to have a great time down there. Just letting you know we have been preparing all month long for this. So we showing out. We coming up and we showing out.
Oh yeah, we is
say.
ready. Oh yeah, we up. It's the green screen, y'all. I didn't know the green screen was gonna do that to the money.
I'm so glad I didn't wear my green shirt. I would have been out here with a black shirt.
Just know that we're ready, okay? Just know we ready to have a good time. A Lafayette family that's coming in. We see you. We saw Jesse. Was that the Jesse we thought it was? Was that
Jesse?
Jesse, hold on. Let's go back up. Let's see. We got Jesse up in here.
Jesse.
Yes, Jesse does. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse. I gotta talk to you as well. Sure.
Lafayette, where's our baby? Where's Brittany? Tell her come on in. Who else we got coming up in here in George? Miss Tiffany, a Lafayette to you guys. We don't want to bring in hell or low vibration, so we don't even greet with the word hello, just because we don't want those portals open. We know how powerful the tongue is. I say so. We greet with positive vibrations, like
peace, konnichiwa, shalom, shalom, anything but the hell and low vibrations.
I say.
I do pray. What's up, Jaleisha? How's our boys doing?
Yes, we need to check in with our baby boys. Don't play now.
Got a lot of children out there. Y'all got a lot of children. I'm not a Rolling Stone. I'm saying I got a lot of children out there. Just make sure y'all keep me updated. We just found a few of them just not too long ago.
Right.
Keep me updated with my babies, y'all.
Did you just ask me for some more bank dirt? Listen, y'all, I threw out some bank dirt and I know y'all got blessed. Do know something about your juju people, because maybe not many of y'all had authentic juju people in your life. Some of y'all just found us on the internet. Oh, there she go.
There go your Brittany.
Okay. I thought so. All right. Okay. So maybe some of y'all don't know. But when you get blessed and you know it's by the juju people, you're supposed to come back and bless back. That's why half of y'all getting readings now, finding out later down in your generation line, a few generations ago, your people did this stuff, and now there's curses on the line. Y'all stop playing with juju people. If anybody, not even just juju people, because everybody got juju. Okay. Some people could tell you a sad story and get a whole bunch of stuff for you. So everybody got different type of juju. But when people bless you, make sure you are paying it forward, even if it's out of kindness, of showing a person appreciation, even to others. Remember, when you was blessed before, make sure that you are always giving back and giving to your community, especially giving to those who have been there for you. So yes, we will give out some more bank dirt. This bank dirt is actually charged in this. We got 2 bank dirts in the house. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
A lot of bank dirt in this house, y'all.
One bank dirt comes from the actual bank downtown Atlanta. What's the name of that big bank we went to? The bank of, it's a huge bank. It's down there by the court, y'all. We got bank from there, bank dirt from there, and then we got bank dirt from a nice bank up here that sits at SUT Way Crossway, a couple of gas stations. All right, it's sitting right there in a 3-way. Okay, so the bank dirt in this house is extremely potent. It's been used to do a lot of money rituals in this house for those who has been getting money candles and money rituals. So because Laquita asked, if she's a sweetheart, if she always blesses, we will throw some more bank dirt. But please, for those who sit up here and get blessed, it's time for people. You don't speak, you've been watching us for years. You don't send no love. You just get all your blessings. That message is for you.
Hope you took it.
We meet a lot of people in person. I'm like, oh yeah, watch a show, watch a live. Who are you?
A lot of people.
I don't come in and speak. So you a lurker, a TTT, a TTT.
Yeah, I've been watching for a while now. I just hadn't came in and spoken. Well, here's the thing. Everyone who comes into this house, we know. We already know. Once you gotten at least 2 readings, we on talking basis, and don't be one that's in the inbox with us. Oh, it's personal. It's personal. And then for those who actually come out here with the House of Confirmations, we eating cereal in the middle of the night. That's how we get down. Some of y'all already know that's how we get down.
Absolutely.
Ashe. So yeah, you got to come in and you got to speak. You got to be family. And yes, if you know that you are coming in and getting energy and being blessed by the house of confirmations, do bless back.
Absolutely.
Because we definitely are shedding and spreading all of this love, this energy, and this positive vibrations. And not just because we're speaking it, because we know how to do it. We know to have Iwa Puele, good character. A lot of people may come on here and speak it, but you won't see no results. You're like, oh, that was like playing the lottery with them. There's one thing coming in this house. There is no lottery. You come in and you get your results. So we do things like throwing bank dirt out to people. Understand what bank dirt is. So much money transfer across bank dirt. So much money. Millions, billions, trillions go across bank dirt. So to have energy like that and then to have good character to work with that type of energy, Ajay, then yes, those blessings are going to hit you. Those returns are going to come to you, definitely. Because we always do juju with a mind thought. And when we have the mind thought of our family out there, our people out there, it's going to hit. It's going to hit. We know it's going to hit. We know it has hit. It'd be you all who just sit down and act as if it was on your own accordance, on your own terms. You know, I prayed for this. I spoke this into existence.
You got people making posts right after they done got 7 months worth of work and readings. Make a post talking about, oh, a voice in my head told me to do this, to do that, and now I'm blessed. Oh my goodness. I woke up today and felt like doing this and it worked. Wow. There's some of y'all out there getting worked by 6, 7, 8, 4, 5 people at one time. Listen, not so many people should be tapped into your Ori. Your Ori is not giving permission to that many people to know your destiny. Do know that for sure. Okay? Do know readers are everywhere. How about we start with that? There are readers everywhere. There are people that read and will never let you know.
Just be reading you.
Just be reading your ass, knowing your business. Have no clue that they got gifts. You think just the people that you find is the only people that got gifts. You had no idea that coworker, that neighbor who you sleeping with,
that auntie
got all type of gifts that you ain't been listening to or taking heed. So be careful when you're spending money and you think you're buying people. No, you're paying for services. That's the difference. You're not buying people. You do not buy juju people. You do not own spirits. My God, you wouldn't want no spirits owning you. We have to be empowered. Knowledge. Have knowledge of what you're doing and why you're doing it. I think we need to tap into that why.
Why?
Why?
Why do you want something? Why are you doing something?
Why?
Why are you calling something to you? Is it going to be the best? Is it going to benefit you on your destiny? Or are you just in your feelings?
Ooh.
Or are you just dealing with your emotions?
Shit, I don't think they want to hear
We have
that.
to do this with a lot of godchildren, a lot of clients who come into the inbox looking for a relationship. And we have to ask them, write down a list of why. Why do you want a relationship? And then read it out loud. Before you read it to us, read it out loud and hear how it sounds. Before you bring it to us. And 9 times out of 10, they come back with, I wrote down a few and then I had to throw them out because it was ridiculous, selfish, childish. I don't know why.
If you are taking any journey and it's taking a journey to work on anything besides you yourself needs help. You need help. It may be mental. Okay, it may be spiritual, but there may be some mental things that we need to heal from. People don't understand how sensitive and easily and fragile the mind can be implanted. We're not going to say damaged, but they have implants on it, imprints. Okay, the imprints can be left on the mind if we're not careful with what we experience here in life. And some experiences cannot be avoided. They already happened. So we have to take the lesson for them. So we can get out of that purgatory. We can stop experiencing those same similar experiences. We need to break through. Okay, a lot of people need a breakthrough. And the reason why a lot of people hasn't experienced a breakthrough, because when they're faced with that same task, with that same experience, they fail the same way. Now, who you blaming? Who you blaming? Ain't no better way to learn than hands-on. Ain't no better way to learn than actually going through it. Because we know we have those who advise us, so we don't have to experience it. Some people are not auditory learners. Some people, you can't just listen. You understand? Some people are hands-on, but then when we got people being hands-on and still don't get the lesson, my God. It's time to do the inner work. If this is going over anybody's head, let's break it down. If you are stepping to anybody trying to work anybody outside of yourself, you need help. You need help. You need God, Jesus, and all of them. All of them. If you think that you're going to take any journey to empower yourself just to control someone outside of yourself, any knowledge should be to be able to empower yourself so you can assist, you can feed, you can nurture, you can guide, you can teach. None of that takes having control over someone. None of that takes putting someone in a pot, putting somebody in a candle, putting somebody in a freezer. Some of y'all are sick. And some of y'all been sick since the beginning. Some of y'all come from sick lineages and don't nobody want to talk about it. Some of y'all come from sick tribes and don't nobody want to talk about it. And now you're out here think you're waking up when you're waking up to who you were originally in the first place. Sick. It need to be healed. It's a lot of sickness going on. It's a lot of sickness for sale. It's sick. Should nobody be in your freezer? That's for food. Crazy? You is crazy if you think that there is any excuse to put somebody in a freezer, in a jar in your freezer, and you supposed to be feeding your children, or maybe you just get the McDonald's for them because your freezer's so full of people instead of food. There needs to be a cleansing in the community. It's filthy. It's filthy, the mindset our people have with the amount of knowledge we have access to. The amount of knowledge and access, you wouldn't have to put nobody in a jar. If you just be the best you, somebody gonna love it and respect it and cherish it and adore it. But maybe you shitty. That's why you trying to trap somebody. Because you know ain't nobody coming after them. You know ain't nobody gonna put up with your bullshit. So now they need to be in a jar. Put yourself in a jar. I did. Hey. Put yourself in a jar. Work yourself. Ain't that what the knowledge is supposed to do? Empower. Know thyself. Ariana stated, Ashe, that makes me so mad that people want to have control over another person and think they're getting away with it too. That's the best part.
And think they're getting away with it.
Alafia Michael Janillian, we see you tuning in on Facebook.
I say Alafia Idris. Michael, you ain't speak. We see you tuning.
Just the people just watching. They just want to watch. Medea let y'all know you gotta watch. She was talking about this. Go get somebody some time. Make sure that you are productive with your time. A lot of our people are not productive enough. A lot of people are not tuned in and zoned in into their crafts, their arts, their gifts. And so when they come across this knowledge, instead of feeding their soul and feeding their spirit and feeding their babies and feeding their family with that knowledge and information, they think it's now another way to have something up on somebody. Oh, now I'm more powerful than you. Wow. Okay. There needs to be a level of growth and maturity. There's too much information. Too many people know about Orishas and ancestors, but it'd be so much immaturity. My God. Alafia. And what's the sad part is, not really mad, but sad, disappointing part is most of the immaturity is coming from the elders, the older ones. The ones that were supposed to be pulling us in the kitchen, letting us know the secrets. Oh, okay, Laquita. So we own something because I've been in a molasses jar for the last 2.5 years. I'm sure I could do better, but I know it helped. I know there should be a shrine to self. Everybody want to put a shrine up to Oshun. She let you know the section. Put up a sign to self.
And I'm so happy you said that, because a lot of us, we have shrines and we have altars and we're doing all this juju work and we have nothing to the self. And there's something about the self. The self reflects God, the creator, the most important, the only God that there is. Yet we do not give no God, this one God that sits within our temple, no kind of respect or no kind of anything. We have altars and we have shrines up, but when it comes to the God that sits within us ourselves, we give no light to, we give no reverence to. But yet we give light and reverence to everything else outside of ourselves, and then yet we expect things to come to us. How is that so? That we are so ready to work other people and want the blessings to come to us.
Wow.
That is retarded. Sorry if that word offends anybody, but I'll say it again. That is retarded. How dare you think that you are going to work other people and blessings come to you? That's strange. That's different. That's a whole type of slavery mentality that we as a people got to break, because we now learn that, oh, juju, voodoo, working with the herbs is not bad, but let me go use it and make it bad. Now that is just totally ass backwards. We are to use these things to empower ourselves, to help ourselves, to heal ourselves. How are we using these things in the other way? How are we using things to harm people, control people, get somebody back? Ain't got nothing to do with you being a better person. Why somebody left you in the first place? Because you're not perfect. You got somebody left you. How can you work on you? It's never that. It's how can I get somebody back? That is ass backwards. We as a people got to stop being ass backwards. We got to stop being last. We got to start to use our common sense. We have to give honor to thyself. Heal thyself. A drowning man cannot save another man from drowning. This should not be the first time you have heard this before. We're going to have to work on ourselves more than ever. Because if it's going to be a strong chain and you are the weak link, you have just made a weak chain. Yet you're still trying to add links to the chain, but you're the weak link. We're going to have to start to reflect on thyself. Start to put that altar up to thyself, which is self-God. Not sure if any of you all were raised as a Muslim like I was, but we were taught one thing: Allah, arm, leg, arm, head, self-God. Representing yourself. You are a walking God. Ye are gods. You was told this already. Moses was not given a particular name when he said, who do I tell Pharaoh I spoke to? He said, I am that I am. That is what you will say. I am God. I am myself. Watch me part the seas. Watch me walk on water. Watch me make the water turn to blood. Make the frogs come out. The flies come out. Watch me free my people. Yet we are quick to put up an altar or a shrine to anything else other than that one true God, self-God. We have all these temples, all these orishas, all these saints. Self-God, self. Work on self. I say, family ready to get into prayer. Who is on Laquita Toes?
Who on Laquita Toes? Get off Laquita Toes. Alafia, Yolanda.
I know y'all crowded.
Alafia, Nikki.
Yolanda, you don't made it on time to service. Child, look at you.
We proud of you, Yolanda.
So proud already, I ain't even got a cutoff time yet. You're already up in here. Woo, child. I said, goddesses. I know y'all got your beautiful hat. Raps on like your Omi Tola over here. I'm gonna start introducing her like Kiki Shepherd.
Ooh.
Coming out the back, y'all, with her beautiful gele on. Omi Tola, Ajebola, I say. I say, y'all know my wife represents me so well. I do love it. You all must understand the bigger your head wrap is, shows the royal status that you walk with. I say.
Alafia Rachel. Look, they making it on time.
Yes, family's coming in on time. Rachel, you the goddaughter. I got your luckets here, don't I? Mm-hmm. Make sure that you have your head wrap on. Make sure you are also tapping the ground as the prayers coming is being spoken. I do pray for the men, you warriors, you gods out there. You see what I just did? I took my head wrap off. I put it to the side. I took my crown off. Why? Because this is to be honorable before our Most High, our forefathers, and our foremothers. I do pray. Omi tutu, now tutu, ile tutu, I gonna go tutu addition. Oludemai Mojuba, but boy cool what and balance. Oludemai Mojuba, Ibaratrum. Mojuba got a name by Ibaratrum. Mojuba may go Ibaratrum. Mojuba Bala Ibaratrum. Mojuba Egon Ibaratrum. Mojuba Oya, I think say bear, I go Baba by Mojuba Ogonola, Mojuba Olusha, Mojuba Gram, Mojuba Golden Mojuba, Ajibola Mojuba, Akimumi. Kikamashi also at the Olusha, Kikamashi Black Bob, or Kikamashi over the Magic Bay, or Kikamashi. Olutune Olusegun Kikamashi Obabi Ogonola. Ire Ore Lafi Ire Ayo Ire Owo. Kosi Kukosi Fokosi Wahara. Kosi Transition. Kosi Formidable. Kosi Witchcraft. Kosi Abulable. Kosi anything that goes against our destiny. Ashe. I do for any man in reverse to Chala B. Ire. Ashe. Happy new moon, family.
Happy new moon in Pisces. Okay. Woo. This new moon is bringing a lot of high emotions, a lot of emotional waves and tides and pulls, as well as vivid dreams. Okay, very, very vivid dreams. Ashe. Family, today is the last day in the HOK to get your new moon readings for those who want to get those private, personal, full new moon readings. And also, we have 10 slots available for this live for those who would like to book. Now, for those who are booking private readings, Friday and Saturday is already completely booked, family. All right, so we have openings from tonight until Thursday.
I say for those in the Atlanta area, be ready to come out and meet the HOK in person. I said we will be opening up, making sure that we are reaching out to family, doing readings, river baths. For those who have been in the inbox, make sure you have your whites. Make sure you are sent in for your river bath as well.
Ashe, I do pray. Alafia, brother Aaron.
Alafia, I do pray. Yes, for those who've been with us for a while, y'all see HOK is continuously growing. Ashe, I do pray. Alafia, we pray all as well with you, brother, out there.
Ashe, family, we are so excited. Prayerfully, we'll be seeing each and every one of you all in the Georgia area. Ashe. We have a lot of parties going on and a lot of work.
Yes.
So make sure that you all are booking your work
and
partying. Ashe. Lafi to all those tuning in. Make sure that you are speaking. I'm not sure if we have a cutoff.
I have not given a cutoff time yet. I'm just gonna let family come on in as I see family is still coming on in. We're just gonna keep 10 slots open.
Ashe.
Not gonna give a cutoff time yet.
We do not have a cutoff time yet, but I do remember Miss Laquita asking so nicely in the beginning for some more bank dirt. And of course, Ashe Owopupo, Ashe
Owopupo, Ashe Adupe, Ashe Adupe, Ashe, as you open up the roads, Ashe Ogun, clear the path so that the Owo comes to us clearly, sweetly, and with no strings attached.
No strings
attached. I do pray. Ire.
No bad contracts.
No bad contracts. No secret contract that we don't know.
No trickery. Oh,
Ashe, I do pray. That was for you, quick.
Yes, and all those who are needing those money flow blessings, just make sure you are responsible. And then responsible money is making sure you are enjoying it, not spending with stress. Okay, not spending with doubt. Make sure that you're taking care of responsibilities and investing. Okay, money should always grow. All right, make sure that you are planting the money. All right, make sure that you have fertile soil. You have a fertile environment for money to be able to reproduce. Okay, family, make sure that you all are building relationships with money, because it's not just the physical paper we see, it's the energy of currency. Okay, so what type of currency do you have to exchange?
Mm.
I say.
And always, here's the thing. Money likes an open door. Money don't like locked doors, closed doors. No locked doors. No locked doors, homes. Okay, so if you're going to and want money to come to you, that means you have opening ways for money to come. You can't just sit there and think that money's gonna bust down, knock down locked doors. Money is very flow smooth. If it can't get through that door, it's just gonna go around it and go somewhere else. You have to have opening ways for money to come to you. Please start looking at everything as energy. Do not block energy and then expect it to still come to you.
Absolutely. And a great manifestation tip, okay, to make money manifestation easier, sweeter, smoother. Okay, when manifesting money, be specific. You will see a lot more of what you're needing and looking for when you are specifically praying for what you need the money for. A lot of people get so caught up on money. Well, if you got money and it's going to the bills and it's going to repairments and it's going to oil change and now you need a new tire out of nowhere, you can't be upset. You can't be complaining because you didn't specifically say what you needed the money for. That will help manifestation move forward when you are demanding and actually speaking, claiming, commanding what you need money for. You need money for what? The bills, okay, for the children, for vacation. You need money to enjoy it. You need money to just spend on yourself. You need money, enough money to come in and save and put up that you don't have to touch. All right. And now then we go in even deeper. All right, we get even more specific with those demands, those commands. Okay, then we go back in and say how much we need. How much do we need to enjoy? How much do we need for the bills? How much do we need for vacations? How much do we need to be put up to a side and not touch? How much do we need to invest? Okay. And then after that, we go back even more specific and get even more details and say, when do we need that money by? Okay, we need that bill money by this day. We want to have this money for the vacation plan and saved up by this day. We want to be able to invest by this month. Okay, you're now giving the universe a timeline to work off of. All righty. Now we're understanding this manifestation thing, this power of the tongue mind. Okay, that's why emotions need to be in attack, because with emotions, if you're trying to be specific and detailed on the certain emotions, when that emotion is gone, you no longer want that. Now you're left with permanent decisions that wasn't even made off of permanent feelings. This is why HOK is able to have the 100% accuracy rate we have in this house, because we specifically get in your business. We read it first. You don't just come in here and drop money and think we're going to go do the work. We will read it, everything you have to do on your end for it to be received, and everything that needs to be on our end for it to be heard, for it to be received. Okay? And then we do the work from there. We're not just going to, play magicians. Oh, you want money work? Great. Money, voila, whoo, go to this person. No, they're getting money. They paid money to get this reading. Obviously, it's not just money we're asking for. Yeah, Laquita, no, show the. Oh, you said what? You just booked what? Hold on. You ordered what? We finna read it.
Sure. Lafayette, Mama Stephanie in the house.
I love your Mama Stephanie.
We got Frank Burton.
I love you,
my godson. Ashe.
Selena L.
We got Miss Selena in the house. Ashe, continue coming on in, family. I see family is still coming on in. This is why we have not given a cutoff time yet for readings. There are still 10 spots available.
10 spots left, family.
Ashe, please, family, because once we are off, this is the last day for new moon readings. And yes, the House of Confirmation is about to head back on the road. So we will not be able to do as the live like we used to, family. We got to be back on the road. We're not going to be in the inbox as much. So please take advantage and get your readings while we are sitting still. Ashe.
Absolutely. Not sure who was tuned in. The last live, we gave new moon messages. Okay. Family, you all can send in collectively so we can give a collective group new moon messages. Definitely would love to speak from Sequoia. For those who don't know who Sequoia is, that is crystal ball. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
Some of y'all are carrying weight that's not strengthening you. Some of y'all don't want to hear that. Some of y'all want to go through certain tough situations and want to, duke it out, tough it out. You're just on survival mode, and it's not even strengthening you. It's weakening you because you're wiser. You have more options. You have more tools to actually use and sharpen, and you choose not to because you think having a heart, not life, is giving you the armor you need. No, the common sense to get out of those heart, not life situations, and then staying out of those heart, not life situations, and then avoiding those situations from coming and affecting you again. That's strength. Okay, that is strength. So a lot of people want sticky situations just so they can always have a pity party, just so they can always have a bait and pull. Okay, some people don't want to tell the truth about what happened in their relationship so they could get pity for the next relationship. Okay, a lot of people are hiding behind past relationships and only telling one side, only telling what the other person did. Now we all know it's three sides to a story. Their side, your side, and the truth. So a lot of people are not standing on the truth. A lot of people are standing on their feelings. What they felt like happened. How they felt. How they felt it should have been. Okay? And how mature is that? Because as we grow, as we mature, as we experience things in life, our feelings do change. We don't view things the same anymore. We don't feel the same way about things anymore. So a lot of shit that we have experienced was because of our feelings. You have to get your feelings intact. Okay? And then you have to release. A lot of people want to hold on to things to just be able to pull it back out. Your trauma is not a tool. Your hurt, your pain, that is not a tool. That's an experience that humans happen to experience in this realm because of disobedience. Being hard-headed. We must not forget we have been hard-headed from the beginning of times. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. Nan ritual, nan prayer, nan spell. Nan God, nan deity. Nothing new up under the sun. If it's new to you, you should be having new experiences. That's what Spirit is saying. If you're coming across this information, if you're now getting into this information, you should be creating new experiences. So if you're coming across these gods that ain't nothing new, the deities that ain't nothing new, these herbs that's been growing since the beginning of time, these colors that came from the sun, the rainbow, these energies that's always been here. If you're just now tapping into these energies that you think are new, that you think you've never had an experience with, why are you taking that information to go back? How wise is that? Why are you taking newfound knowledge to you and yourself during this journey in this lifetime? Why are you taking that information to try to go back in the past? What are you trying to change in the past? You should be using it to create new, using your experience to know what not to go through. If you're trying to get any information to go back in the past, you are wasting time. You cannot change the past, but you can avoid something from happening again through knowledge, wisdom, experience, common sense, learned behavior, traits, tools, guidance. Most people want to talk to spirit guides, but don't even want guidance. just think spirits are supposed to come down and hear all your feelings and emotions, like they're friends or something. They just coming to be dumped on. Some of y'all think you can just dump on a spirit. Got altars calling down spirits at your altar, saying all these words and stuff, and spirit come down. Now you just dumping on them all your feelings. You ain't ready to listen to nothing. You're not even prepared to take on any information or knowledge that could be useful to your situation. You only want to pour out your feelings and why things should go your way because of how you feel. Okay, we see you all booking. We have Miss Ariana Fowler who's getting a mini reading. Alrighty. That means we have 9 slots left, family.
I say 9 slots available, family. Cutoff time is not been given yet. For those who are asking about readings and do not know how they book a reading, unlike Miss Rachel, who said that she wants a crystal ball reading, Miss Stephanie Mack, information is pinned on the screen. You see that green and white, and then you see it scrolling on by. If you pay attention to those words, it will let you know exactly how to book, and we will receive that information on this end, and we will put you in the number line. So far, there are 9 slots available, family. Ashe. We're about to get to you because I will say this as well. This has been something that personally in the house we've been dealing with in the inbox. I'm gonna need us as a people to read. I'm gonna need us as a people to read. Why I state that? Because we are quick to repeat things we heard. We are quick to repeat things that everybody pretty much knows, but it's not the truth. Alafia, Omo, Ogun, Oye Lakin. We have to, as a people, read before we repeat. We, as a people, have to understand what we are repeating before we repeat it. Because it may sound good coming out only because it was driven into our head. But when we actually sit down and think about what we just said, it will make no sense. We as a people, for once, I'll go ahead and say it because everyone always want to bash on Jesus, right? Man, y'all get on that brother so hard, and that's not even right. Y'all got on him so hard, now he ain't even got a lineage. I have heard out there that Jesus comes from an angel. He doesn't even have a bloodline. Have anyone heard this yet? I've heard this, and I actually had to go through and speak to, one of these big babalawos, one of these big Arabas, one of these high chiefs who are very spiritual and know a lot of apate keys and a lot of spiritual stories. But when it comes to common knowledge, things such as reading and not repeating, there's an issue, an underlying issue that we all must address. We have to read. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've heard this before, but there's a lot of people who grew up in the churches who were taught Jesus came from an angel. He didn't have a bloodline. And we all know that you can read his bloodline. We all know that he's from the line of Judah, right there. That should have let us know he's from a line. But somehow we'll still repeat out of our mouth because we were told you come from angels. That's what everybody knows. But yet we'll still say the same thing. We'll contradict our own self. Lion of Judah. But he comes from an angel. We'll say the same thing. You all can do your own research. For some odd reason, you all keep saying the sun going up, the sun going down, the sun going up, the sun going down. For some odd reason, you can't help but say that. But then when somebody asks you to explain how the solar system works, you would clearly say, well, we're on a ball and we're going around this big solar system and we have a sun in the middle. But then in the new day, and when it's nighttime, you say, well, the sun's going down. You'll contradict yourself. Left and right, leaving your own mind in confusion. When you leave your mind in confusion, that allows the enemy an easy access to come in. All because we won't do certain simple things like read. It's a simple act. it shouldn't be so hard. We should be able to read for ourselves and then think on the knowledge that we are taking in for ourselves without having to go to an outside source. Think about it within yourself first before you go to an outside source, because 9 times out of 10, the outside source you go to is trying to trick you back in. You're going to have to once again go to that godlike self within you. I have fun testing children who haven't been indoctrinated into the system that long. They're smarter than you. Their only issue is that they don't understand how smart they are because everyone keeps trying to tell them how to be smart. Yet they were already born smart. Read. We as a people got to learn how to read. We're not being whipped and beaten no more for reading. We're not going through the torture every time we pick up a book. Now we got to hide and tear out pages and put in our pockets so that we can learn what this even says. We're not living in those times. Get your mind out of that. You have freedom to go pick up a book and read it. Well, a very important book is the Bible, because a lot of you are repeating stuff that you have no idea what you're repeating. You're just repeating what's not been written.
Now they're just sharing. Now they just push the button and share shit.
Now we're gossipers.
Gossipers haven't even read it and found where it's at.
Now we're gossiping.
Then they take pieces of scriptures and twist it.
You're good at that, right?
Now they're deceivers. Isn't it how someone deceives you? They tell you partial truth and the rest is lie. They bait you in. How can you be deceived with a lie? Ain't nobody ever been deceived with a lie. Person hear a lie, boom, that's a lie. But you hear truth and now you're hurt. You just willed in. The rest of the shit you believe in too. My own father, Ibada Tarun James Earl Golden, I couldn't even say yes to anything my own father told me. As a child, my father and my mother, Ibada Tarun, would have me getting encyclopedias, dictionaries, writing dictionaries front and back, going to the libraries, researching what my father has told me and see if it's true, researching what I learned at school and see if it's true, and find out the other facts that wasn't given to us. And I'm 4 or 5 years old. I'm just thinking I'm just giving the most crucial life. I promise y'all, as a child, I cried and told so many stories. I was like, I don't know how I'm being raised. I can't even make bees. I can't go outside and play until I rewrite this dictionary that I just wrote last week. My God. Daddy, if you tell me something is true, you my daddy. I wouldn't think you lied to me. Nope, I got to go get evidence. I'm 6 years old. Why am I going to the library printing out if what my own father told me was true? And now at the age of 27, I can see how much vital it is needed in life. Because people would deceive you and not even know. Like Baba was stating, a lot of people are repeaters. We all should know the definition of being smart. At this point, being smart is just being able to memorize, repeat something you was told. That's a smart person. You can tell them something, they can remember it, and then you say it back to you. Intelligence is being able to break it down. Being intelligent is being able to take information you've been told or found or read and being able to break it down and say it in your own words. Give a summary without using the same word. And then you have wisdom, being able to take that information and apply it to your own life.
How many of you all got children out there who's still being taught that Columbus sailed around the world? But you know the truth. How many of you all got children out there being taught that the Pilgrim and Indian story, yet you tell your children the truth at home? There's a whole lot more you need to be telling them at home. There's so much more. You're just letting everything else fly by.
All right. Miss Ariana Fowler. Now, which deck did you want to get a mini reading from this live? If you're booking for a mini new moon reading, we are reading from the old school Orisha Tarot deck.
Sure.
All right, for those who are running, getting the mini new moon readings. But also, y'all know we got the Messenger Oracle All right. Relationship deck already speaking, Lord. Lord have mercy.
All these emotions going around, I can bet. I can just bet.
So y'all know we have the beautiful messenger oracles. Okay, I'm gonna nickname these Silent My Daddy. Oh, we love you, Nicole. Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah.
And echo Dune to your daughter, Jamila.
I said, echo Dune, Jamila Burgess.
I say. And then we had that famous someone said, look at it. Look. We got the famous Juicy True Love Tarot. Okay. Getting up in that love life, the relationship, that business. Alrighty. So which deck would you like, Miss Ariana Fowler? Sequoia ain't moved yet. I'm doing my best to pull out the oracles. She's like, move.
She said she heard her name, so she came out. She heard her name, so she came out. If there's anyone who would like to go ahead and book a crystal ball reading, go ahead and book those now, so that once we get into the oracle, we don't have to keep switching back and forth, because Sequoia is quite big. She's not lightweight, family, and we don't like to have Sequoia and the oracles on the same board at the same time.
Messages get a little bit, I'm not gonna say overwhelming.
They get heavy.
But we be here for 5 years. I mean 5 hours. Look at that. 5 years. All right. Okay. We got you, Miss Rachel Raby. You did. Okay, so now, family, we have 8 slots left. Not sure when the cutoff is, but there are 8 slots available for live readings, this live broadcast. You will do right on camera. You will do right.
Speak into existence.
All right, Miss Yolanda. Absolutely. She always tells the baby truth. And any knowledge she finds out. Echo say, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, did the bold one say you love? Isaac Peter stated he heard from a guy from his job today that the word democracy stands for demon. Well, goddamn.
Well, democracy. As you can actually break down the word itself. Remember, we gotta read and then take the knowledge in for ourselves. You could have did that on your own.
Well, what does demon mean?
Do anybody know what demon means?
You may get a card pull on this day if someone can tell us what is a demon. Not your feelings, not your ex, because everybody got demons. Let's start there. What is a demon?
Whoever comes with the true etymology of demon gets a free card pull.
It's a free
card pull.
Let's jam it out. Okay, no take backs, Ariana. You chose that True Love Tarot. Okay,
yeah, you got that.
Rachel Baby, no take backs. You chose Sequoia. Now you got that crystal ball reading now. Okay. Spirit without a vessel. Whoosh!
Come on. That boy fast.
The exorcist. He was waiting.
I don't even think he had to go Google that. This one has been paying attention in this house. Echo Shay.
You learned that knowledge, with hands on, didn't you? Someone said a malevolent spirit. Okay. Frank Burton was actually correct and gave us the first correct response, which is a spirit without a vessel. That's what a demon is. Yes.
And this one needs a daggone carpool. Ooh, this one needs more than a carpool, but you got this one. Your spirit earned this one and can we make it a carpool?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. I'm over here pleading for you guys, son K.
Yep.
I know you'll never forget Echo Shay, godson. Echo Shay. So proud of you.
I love you, Lakeisha Kool-Aid. I'm just playing. Hey, Mango Pineapple Rum.
What up, Lakiki?
Lakiki. Where's the Queequee at?
The Queequee's still in here, too.
Okay, so we got the Lakiquis in. The
Laquikis.
The Lalas.
Yeah.
Lalas in house. I think this is Omitola Kool-Aid today. I'm going to just say.
That is.
Okay.
That is.
Lakeisha Kool-Aid had us out for like two days. I don't even remember what happened those 2 days.
I had the ring around my lips. I couldn't wash off. It was terrible. I had one of them little snotty little boys from the hood.
Them ices.
If it was that, I figured they just never washed their face. Could it be the same crust like 2 days? Like right there, like, bruh. At this point, I want to scratch it off for you. It's crackle.
In the hood, they call it eczema.
Really? Because everywhere else, we just called it
wash your face.
Wash your face. That's called sleep. We call that sleep.
And you can't tell
Slob.
in the hood. You can't give nobody correction. They got an excuse. You tell somebody wash their face. Oh no, that's the eczema. It come out in the summertime.
Hey, no, it's rubbing off right now. What are you doing? What are you doing now? Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Yeah, right there. Just right there. You want to be someone, grandma? Let me get that for you right there. Yeah. No, that's not eczema. That was look like some grits from this new day. That's what that was.
Don't y'all hate that when you're trying to help somebody and they got to bring you an excuse of why that help won't work? It's like, dang, I can't stand that. Let somebody hair be sticking on top of their head. Hey, you want to get that spot? Oh no, I got good hair. That's that any in my family. It's always gonna stick up. Excuse me.
That's just what it do. No, it can do other things. You know this, right?
You can brush and gel that down. Hey.
No, y'all understand. I had a grandmother who spit on her thumb and wiped someone else's face, someone else's child. That was my grandma. And then my grandmother was smoking a cigarette and a cup of coffee and knew that, so it wasn't the best smelling. Yeah.
Baba.
It's my life.
Baba.
It's my life.
You know your grandma watched these lives.
I know, and look what she gonna. My grandma know I ain't never lied on my grandma. I ain't never lied on my grandma.
Oh, Yolanda, you in this dry noodle sauce. That's what we not gonna do. That should never, ever. Ooh, Lash, calm down. See, you almost got my Lash upset. Calm down, Lash. No one should ever be dealing with dry noodle sauce. It ain't even sauce. It's juice. It shouldn't even be sauce after you take it out the packet. Lord have mercy, times ain't got that bad that she ain't had no water to add with the sauce in the noodles. Y'all should be slurping that right on down.
That is the bread, dip.
That shouldn't be no caked up nowhere on no face. Not no noodle sauce. We ain't had them bad of times.
You see your godmother over here, right, Frank?
We've always had water. My name is Old Meat. We've had water to put in that bowl with that noodle packet. Ain't should no sauce be on nobody's mouth from no noodles. We ain't had them hard times. We have not. No one can say they've never had water to add in their noodle packet and their noodles in their bowl. That's just back to what Spirit was saying earlier. Wash your face. Should nobody grandmother be putting their own spit on their own thumb to wash somebody else's child face? We all should know how to wash our face. We need to be more appreciative of water. This Lash doing what she want to do. I'm trying to keep her calm. She heard noodle sauce and lost it. She couldn't believe people weren't adding water to their noodle packet.
Just got the dry noodles out there.
Don't do that. Oh, I know who you talking about too. You talking about them little ghetto girls that crunch them noodles up in a bag and eat them dry and pour the sauce on them.
Oh, so that's a thing.
They did that country shit. And I'm from the country, and that was not okay when they came to school and started doing that, crunching them bags in the back of the class. You think they chips? They fucking uncooked noodles, sprinkling the sauce over them, eating the thing.
That boy right there talking about it right there. So now
the raw noodles, the crackers,
but them raw noodles taste like crackers. Stop it.
No.
Stop.
No. She's who you talking about. You had noodle sauce on your face. Talking about they taste like crackers. Yolanda, there they go. They coming out.
He right there. He right there. My godson right there. My dad. My
see, she on YouTube. She don't know you coming out on Facebook. Here on Facebook, somebody he ate the noodles like
dry
crackers.
Noodle sauce.
No. Even in jail, they putting water in the bag.
Sitting there waiting.
They know in jail they ain't gonna have no crackers for noodles. She said, I share some children in the neighborhood used to eat the noodles like chips.
We got one.
Ariana, we finna get in your reading
because it's going left field and around the corner.
At some point, we can't blame. We can't even blame the fake food they selling in the stores when we eating noodles like crackers.
We doing the worst. Come on, nah, for real though. Them noodles, if you don't cook them, man, I shit nice love like chips, man. I be snacking on the bus, little seasoning, whatever type of chips I want.
He said he has some Jake. Now, whoever thought of pickling pig feet? I almost said count your days, but I'm gonna be nice.
No, I'm gonna say count your days. Count your motherfucking days, because that shit, that's whoever you are in there talking about, I'm gonna put some of all these pig feet in a jar and pickle them.
And they're gonna be at the gas station for 3 years.
With the pickled eggs.
Oh, who thought of pickled eggs?
They're going to hell for all of that. I'm letting y'all know that. I'm
that
still
was
serious.
Not right. First of all, everything don't have to be pickled.
Fuck around. Family might go into captivity because of that shit. That's
Everything don't got to. We got pickles. How about that? Can we show appreciation for what we got? We got water. Stop eating the noodles like crackers.
I lost a lot of friends because they came out their house with a napkin, and I said, "Hey man, what you eating on?" Oh, this it was red, and the whole napkin just was red. Is that pig feet? I lost a lot of friends because I didn't know they was living that lifestyle.
It's too much food on earth to be pickling feet at that. Should nobody talk shit about nobody's feet if you eat feet? It's too much food on earth to be eating feet. And then you had the time to pickle it. This is too much time on your hand. That's what in the beginning. Who was here in the beginning when before we opened up, they stated our people got too much time and they're not being creative with their gifts. It is not a gift to pickle pig feet. And now our people out here spending their hard-earned money. You know how much money been made off of pickled pig feet? Pickles being pickled is honest. You know what? Ariana, come on up. Because at this point, our people, I know ain't nobody pickling pickles. That's how they pickles in the first place, because they're pickled. You know what? We're not going there. We're not going there.
I'm not gonna do this, but y'all not gonna do this to my Ori.
Nope, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on because people have booked. That's what we're gonna do.
Yes. Frank, that's why you getting your reading. Don't you go nowhere with your jokes.
I'm a some pickled.
Anything.
That's how it's pickled.
For those on YouTube, I'm gonna let y'all know what my godson just said, okay? Anything but pickles being pickled is unacceptable. First of all, I'm gonna address this. You're not, because I've been wanting to address a few things, okay?
Ain't no please.
No, you're not gonna pickle a pickle, okay?
It's already pickled.
You're not toasting toast. You're toasting bread, okay? Yes. There's a difference.
Yes.
Okay? Pecan, not pecan. There's not two E's in there. It's a one E and then C-A-N. Pecan. Stop peeing in cans. There's a lot of things we need to address as people, okay? But that's one of them, Frank. I don't ever want to hear that again. Pickling pickles. No, it's a pecan. There's no two E's in there. Was you one of them?
But see, again, it's could be.
Go ahead.
Pecan.
A pecan?
Pecan.
You want to say pecan? Pecan. You see, you just can't take a correction, right? It got to be in the because we know some of us said pecan with the accent. It's pecan. Ariana, we've been asked you to come up here. Stop walking slow. Now come on up here so we can move on with the rest of the readings.
How to make pickles, Frank? That's what they said. Our people said we gotta be more productive.
Really, Frank? You looking up how to make pickles?
Oh, child. Oh, Guma, yeah.
Frank, I'm gonna need you to get on your orders. Start looking up pickling pickles.
Lord have mercy.
That's a circle. That's just gonna be a circle. You're gonna keep going around. How to pickle pickles? Well, first you start with the pickle, okay?
No,
you're gonna end up with a pickle. All right, so
you can buy pickles.
How do I know the pickle has been pickled?
You can buy pickles now, yeah. It's okay. If you want to get into the pickle market, then that's another thing.
I think our people just need to get about pickles right now, okay? Pickling pig feet, pickling eggs, pickling pickles. Just stop. There's too much pickling going on. That's what's going on. Not enough reading.
Yep,
everybody's pickling shit and nobody's reading shit. That's what's... Ariana, I swear to God, if you don't hurry on up here, what's wrong? Y'all let her through. Move your bags. Everyone got their bags on their arm.
Y'all see Ariana trying to come up for her reading. She said, yikes, pig feet in a jar. How you start with pickling cucumber. Yes, definitely, Rachel. That is exactly how you make pickles.
Catherine, you came in with a double negative. We can't even... No hello. We don't use hello at all because that is bringing the hell and low vibrations. I share dupe. We do greet each other with alafia, konnichiwa, bonjour, hi, anything but the hell and low vibrations. So we know that you are new. Alafia ekabo. Welcome on into the House of Confirmations. Enjoy.
I'm here. I'm just enjoying this discussion. No, tell the truth. They didn't let you through.
Yeah,
because now
we know you're friends.
Yeah, don't be like that. Okay, so after they Frank, come on now. This all right. We they jamming over there though, okay. So we got Ariana Fowler first. Then we have Rachel Raby coming through with Sequoia and the crystal ball. We see you. Okay. And then we have Frank that came up on that and got that surprise that just came. Family, remember, for those who want that collective group reading, you all can send a donation on behalf of your heart, and we will read the group as a whole on behalf of this new moon. Ashe, family, go ahead and send an energy. We're going to jam out. Ashe.
Treat you like me, dada. Say I can't read back like my day para. Look up in the money, say thank you, papa. Nakupenda, asante sana. The boyfriend, I got the
Alafia Princess Chanel, we see y'all.
Alafia.
We see Chanel's in the house.
Almost Shango. Sherry, Frank on YouTube. Facebook. Everybody who don't know, Frank is on Facebook. If y'all want to get him.
If y'all want to see Frank, y'all know how Frank is.
I said, family, make sure y'all are hitting that thumbs up button when coming into YouTube. Yeah, we are. We diamond. We snitching. Because you got to understand, your God siblings ask about you all the time. After getting their own personal readings and working on their family, it is you who gets brought up, Frank. So how is Frank doing? Yep, they're going to know every time.
Yeah. And yes, we know you said a lot here earlier, but we was speaking with spirit and could not cut spirit off with the message they were relaying. So now that we are able to speak, we are greedy because we're not rude. We're not like some people who come in and don't speak. So we saw it earlier, but wasn't able to speak because spirit was speaking. But now, I love you to you. Ashe. Legit. Be legit. Okay? Whatever you do, make sure it's legit. Some of y'all don't understand how to be legit. Cross all your T's, dot all your I's, make sure all your ducks are in row or in order. That's how something is legitimized. It's legit. Make sure everything is what it is. Was going to donate in book of reading, but not too fond of being put down for saying hello. Oh no, you weren't put down. Definitely weren't put down.
You was corrected.
Ashe.
But Oda.
Ashe, Frank said I already knew what was going on. Ashe. Definitely. Now, Ariana Fowler, you chose the True Love Relationship deck. Hey. Ashe. I already got some beautiful messages coming. That's great.
I think we did a relationship reading last time. I think we chose relationship.
Ariana, did you get a relationship reading last time? Did you just get a relationship mini reading? I believe it was, and it was nice, beautiful messages, wasn't it? Was that you, Ariana? Was that you? These cards are feeling really warm, okay? So there's some people going through some very passionate, hot romance, and then there's those that are experiencing some very hot nature, heated arguments, heated discussions. Okay, so there's a lot of hotness going on out there when it comes to these relationships. We just have to sit them down for the minutes real quick.
That's these emotions.
Yeah. Emotions gotta be controlled. Yeah, that's that genre right there. A lot of passion and romance, hot, you know what, and then a lot of heated arguments. Some of y'all are mixing it all together, having both. Ooh, cool it down.
Better not be out there having angry sex, manifesting angry shit.
That's not cool. Just because it makes feel good.
But do something else with them emotions, like get them under control.
Yes. Sex does not make up the argument. You have to make up for sex. It's very dangerous to do that. Okay? You will be manifesting and creating that argument over and over and over again, thinking getting in the bedroom is going to cool things down. Okay. Okay. Ariana Fowler, a lovely number 6, a pirate. Oh yeah, mother.
Our meeting.
Our
yeah, I remember her last reading spoke about her getting into a relationship and getting her out of the situation.
Ariana Fowler.
Sure, they're still talking to everybody and you're supposed to be out front, Ariana. You're not supposed to be talking to everybody out there. There we go.
Okay. Thank you for that reminder.
I remember. You came back for a follow-up.
Oh, follow it up? No problem. You asked the bartender for another one? Gotcha. Want to chase her? I'll get you. Coming right up.
Let me get a double. That was nice.
I honestly didn't even remember that. That just lets you know how off this spirit is this. Ashe family, I do pray people continue to send love like.
You need a kicker?
Yes.
One come down too bad.
Ashe. Couple of that, sure. Come to my Ariana Fowler. Ariana Fowler. We ask for great messages on behalf of her love life, on behalf of her relationship during this new moon. Ashe.
You right, huh?
Do not block us, do not trick us. Lay our messages, lay our blessings. Ashe. You right. All right. Definitely could feel this. A lot of this is speaking on you, love. Okay. These messages, these three cards that came, two flew from the shuffle. Three, excuse me, all three came from the shuffle. You're right, spirit. First card they carry, we have Seven of Roses, speaking on courage. Okay. Not sure if you can see we got the green screen thing going on. Turn up this family. Let's just see the message. Yeah, it says courage. Okay. And it comes in a sobo. It comes in a negative, speaking on what you have experienced when it comes to love and love life has really affected your esteem, has affected your confidence, your self-esteem when it comes to even being yourself. Because forgive me, you're fearing being disappointed. You're fearing being taken advantage of again. Okay. All right. Definitely they're saying that that's gonna ruin some things when it comes to some new opportunities, when it comes to, you know, different opportunities and chances to date, to get to know people. All right, they're letting you know, don't let your past situations in love and relationships ruin things for the future. They want your courage. They want you to have your voice back. They want you to be able to speak up. There's a lot of situations where you may not been able to speak, to express yourself, to share your thoughts. You may have been shut down. You may have been put down when it came to expressing yourself or having a voice or having the courage to be your authentic self in relationships. So definitely that barrier needs to be removed, and we got to get the confidence back up, as well as this defeated energy that feel like your last relationship failed. That needs to be removed. Okay, we was already speaking earlier that any experience we went through should be a lesson. Okay, we cannot take the information and the knowledge that we are coming into now thinking it's supposed to change the past. No, you cannot move forward in love. You cannot move forward in relationships with a defeated attitude, with a defeated energy. That energy needs to be removed. That needs to be cleansed. Okay, and I said that is halting growth. That is stopping your growth, your maturity. That is blocking you from reaching that pinnacle of self, that higher self of understanding all choices, all decisions, and what came from them versus feeling defeated. Okay, that defeated energy is stopping your growth. Okay, so we need to remove that so we can have transformation, we can have transmutation, coming with five of rings with that defeat energy. They want you to grow through this. They want you to grow past this, not just get past it. Don't just jump through this. You will grow through this. You will mature. You'll become wiser at the end of this. Okay, and they want to let you know that this is what's making love difficult. These energies is what's making feeling like starting a new relationship would be difficult. First of all, they're saying there's too much financial stress, pressure on you that got you confused about relationships. You really don't see your identity right now because you're so focused on financial stability versus knowing in a relationship you will be building. Don't try to plan a whole life and build a whole life without a partner in it, because as soon as a partner comes, you'll have to start rebuilding over again once you meet that partner. So make sure that you're always knowing that where you are in life, someone will come in and help you build. You all will build together. Don't let this amount of financial stress overwhelm you, okay? Because it's hiding you. You're not able to really show who you really are. This cloud is over you because of how much you're thinking about. You're being overwhelmed with a lot of responsibilities versus looking at a relationship will help you with your responsibilities. You're thinking you're too overwhelmed to even be in a relationship, and this is what's making a new relationship difficult to start right now. Gotta move those energies of doubt, of low self-esteem, low confidence, not about yourself, but about what happened in a relationship. Okay, you was just speaking about this with yourself today. Well, all right.
I say, very important messages to fall back on your last relationship reading and letting you know what's going to help you out. This is going to help you out, even getting into a relationship. That's going to help you out of the situations that you are dealing with. Courage. Okay, here's the thing, because I was like this too, right? I don't like rejection. I just put it out there. It hurts my feelings. It kind of tears my self-esteem down. And so I really had to build up courage and not feel so defeated if I did get a letdown to keep on going. It may be a reason why I was told no. That's not what I'm going to dwell on. It is the experiences that we go through in life that builds our character. And you want to have much character. So you are going to have more courage when it gets into relationship and not dwell on the past and not dwell on the ex. You're going to have to move forward and see what life has available for you now with the new Ariana that has grown. You're going to have to learn that you were a number 5 before, moving, traveling, new areas, new experiences, new sceneries. We are going to have to appreciate that number 5 life that you did pick up because now you have the decision when to use that tool. You're going to have to find the courage that you need within yourself and know that, nope, I can handle anything. Nope, I am beautiful. Nope, you wasn't the one for me anyway. I was just testing my game out. I was spitting game to see if that game worked. Nope, that don't work. Scratch that off, move on to the next one. They want you to pick up that pimp spirit. Move on to the next one if that one don't work.
Don't get your feelings hurt so much. Remember, the feelings can be tricky. Don't let the feelings hide the lesson. Because I'm sure the lessons you learned from that relationship outweigh how you feel. Family, you literally spoke about this with yourself this new day, all of it, everything. I said we love you, Ia. Definitely leave a review. We don't call the new day a mourning unless we're at a funeral. But we shouldn't even mourn then. Mourning is not a great energy to have. For those who do go through losing a loved one, there's such thing as grief counseling that can help you transition. Because mourning could be very detrimental to the spirit. Okay, it could be very dark to the spirit, to the soul. So as we appreciate the present, which is a gift of life every day, we know it is a grand rising. We know it is a beautiful new day that we are blessed with and nothing to mourn.
Marsha?
Ashe, we see you all booking, family. I believe now we have 3 slots left. Oh, excuse me. We have 7 slots left.
Where's that cutoff time? Hold on. That cutoff time is needed. I say we got Deacon Frank on the pew over here with the hallelujahs and the ashes and the definitelys with the hands raising. Ashe. I used to love makeup, angry sex when I was in my first 20s, so I could always say to the female, who is your daddy? And the classic, who owns this?
You should be able to say that when you ain't angry. You should be able to say that when the bills are paid, when the house clean, when you're feeling good, because you're in love. Because it is yours, not just because y'all upset.
Right, and that right there. Sorry to say this, Isaac, but we have ruined a lot of women out there with that mind mentality that we make them think that we only daddy. We give them the good D. No, it should come in all presents. I'm in there cooking like, who's your daddy? Mm-hmm. Flipping pancakes. Who's this? And they're cooking eggs butt naked.
Yes, why that can't be said in any type of sex? Why is that only being said? We hope that's not only being said in angry sex. Sex should be more enjoyable than just when we're angry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you're doing that during all the other times, then angry come up, you're like, I don't even want to do that. That's pleasurable.
Yes, absolutely. We need to be, as men, y'all need to be being called that in all areas, not just when y'all pissed at each other. Okay, Ariana said the lessons definitely outweigh everything else. I do pray that's what Spirit wanted you to get. Ashe. So you should not be feeling down no more, guys.
No.
Yes, I believe we have 7 slots left. Let's see who we got. Okay, we just got Ariana out the way. That was One, thank you, goddess. We you booked. We did your reading. Okay.
I mean, get off the stage now.
No.
The godmother trying to be nice and say you still on the stage.
No, that's not what Papa. Don't put those words on.
Give the mic back, Ariana.
Matter of fact, Ariana, come over here. You can come sit over here.
Now you know, put a chair up, not.
Well, never. I did not mean to say he got you out the way. I apologize, beautiful Ia no Ia. Okay, I meant to say we've done your reading, and next we have shit. Excuse me, y'all. Rachel Raven, thank you, Mama. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, I'm turning red. What the hell is going on? Okay. Rachel Raven.
Ariana, sit down. Your energy's bothering your godmother.
Don't do me like that, y'all. Thank you, Mama. I'm gonna get better one. Y'all don't play with me like that. Don't do that. That's not nice. Ooh.
Where you at, girl?
Shut up, Frank. Y'all stop. Rachel, you knew you was nuts. Rachel, baby, you called Big Mama Sequoia out, the crystal ball. And then we have Yolanda, Miss Howdy, right after beautiful Rachel. We have beautiful Yolanda.
And I'm so proud of that one right there.
Very.
Family, free Jimmy, but this one normally comes in late. Comes in after the cutoff time.
Very proud of Yolanda.
Very proud of this one. She actually made it on time. I just figured she was still gonna book a reading. We pray that you all doing the work over there.
Yes. Yes.
That's
absolutely.
what we're praying that you're doing.
You can be proud.
It's not going to be different messages.
Yep, she is.
She's doing the message. She's doing the work.
Yes, definitely. She checked in today. Yes, we could be proud of her for she's heard that. All 11 of them had to hear that. So is that
okay, Yolanda?
Yolanda. I mean, we should be getting different messages for you. Yeah. Okay, Rachel. This one right here, y'all. I'm gonna just tell your business. Excuse me. Rachel has went from a size. Quote me if I'm wrong, goddess. I believe you went from a size 44 and a half. I believe it was 48. Excuse me. Correct me, Lord. 48 and a half inches to 35 and a half inches from being juju wasted. Y'all better clap it up for this juju wasted goddess. Okay. Showing out. Showing out. Okay.
Ooh, Echo Shay.
Yes. Rachel Raby has been on her journey, I believe, since what was it? 48 to 34 now? Ma'am, we could have known that because your race beads is 35 and a half now. Ma'am. Okay, so last week she was 35. Now them juju waist beads got her down to 34. No surgery. Dr. Miami who she had to take no pills. She had to drink no tea. She didn't have to wear no wrap. She trusted her juju to come from HOK. And she has lost over 20. How many inches is that, y'all? That's 14 inches. 14 inches. No surgery. No plastic surgery.
Ashe, Echo Shay. One reason why I'm very proud of this one is because she didn't go behind our back and told everyone that she lost her weight with waist training, shakes, pills. Oh, Lord Jesus. I know, right? Shots fired. Shots fired, okay? Shots fired for all of those who came into the house and gotten great results with Juju wasted. Coming in and seeing Juju wasted, literally changing their shape, their body, and they did not have to take no extra pill. Their eating habit changed magically, spiritually. There's been many of you all who came in and gone through that, but didn't give the House of Confirmation its credit. A lot of you all came in and did it and then went back on Facebook like we can't see y'all talking about I now have waist trainers for, or I have waist beads for sales, how I lost my weight. We see it, family. We want you all to know that. So for those who are truly coming in and taking their journey with us and being honest with everyone who how they did it, and it's nothing new because a lot of people used to go out there in the past, you just be doing good in life, but they'll never know the juju people behind the scenes. My mother was one of those juju people where people will go out there doing great, becoming great now babalawos, but they will never mention what they came and got from the house. So I say I do pray to you, Rachel. For you took this journey and you didn't turn behind our back and say, well, y'all know I did this by doing crunches. You know, I mean, not to say that you wasn't, but you always show your juju wasted journey. I say.
Thank you so much for that. It's unbelievable that people done ordered waist beads, lost weight, and now saying it's from wraps and teas, and now they selling waist beads they self, and that's 56 pounds, family. For those who are not on Facebook, Rachel Raby has lost 56 pounds being juju wasted.
She turning up with these reviews on these live, y'all. Hey,
and she's not the only one. That's the most recent juju goddess on it. All the juju goddess have went down. Let's go back to the first juju wasted goddess we have in this house. Lord have mercy, was Miss Patty, Jessica Patty.
Yeah.
Okay. She lost inches immediately within the first month. I myself am a juju wasted goddess who's went down from a triple D to a double D. Okay, I went down from a size 18 to a size 14. My waist, I went down from a size 49 inches to a size 44. So that's some sculpting going on, family.
I say, look at the lions coming out right now. Very nice. Hey, Rachel.
You know what?
Start the problem. Wow, who's getting these compliments? Rachel, Alafia, hi. Hey.
And I'm not gonna lie, family, the more they lose weight with these juju races, the less clothes we get in the pictures. Honestly, the first pictures be clothes. The first review,
hoodies, boots.
We have naked. By the third, fourth review, it's just panties and bras. Look at me, bitches.
She was like, Papa, look, this your goddaughter. I'm like, oh, who is this again? Oh, no.
Oh. All right. And then the rest of them are pregnant. So half of the juju wasted goddesses done got pregnant after they lost weight. Some of them asked for fertility and some of them just got real fine and wine. You gonna stay in the jungle, Frank. You
know lions out there.
You come join Ariana over here. Okay.
Come sit next to your godfather. See that? This one right here. I'm staying on the ground. Lions ain't even in the jungle. See, that's why we gotta read, y'all. We gotta read. Ain't no lions in the jungle. What lions in the jungle? What lions?
Dude, those just his feelings. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion begins soon. Who's in his feelings, y'all? But the lion, as we know, are in the safari.
All right. Well, look.
Rachel talking about she need a husband. Ma'am, God, can we first of all, we already got work going on.
You supposed to be see.
Rachel, we already
come up to the stage. You back there talking with everybody. Let go of Isaac's hand. He was just shaking your hand. Come on now. She's like, hold on now. A nice firm hand.
You know what? Y'all, it's so many juju race bees orders right now. I've been trying to be nice with everyone. Y'all can ask about it. I be trying not to freak out. Soon as I get one completed, 5 more come in. I'm just like,
no lie, family. For those who are still waiting for the juju waist bees, y'all have to understand. It has been a while since juju waist bees have even gone on sale.
The last sale was in November.
Family, when the juju waist bees come in, they come in a flood because of the beautiful reviews, because of the beautiful results that are being gained from these juju waist beads. These orders come in at 5 or 6 at a time by one person.
Yeah, each person is ordering 3 and 4 waist beads, and then each waist bead got 3 or 4 capsules.
It'd be a lot of work, family. That's what we're saying. It's not just we don't have a sweat lodge here. Get back in the back. There's no sweat lodge here of little Chinese and Mexican children.
And we're not ordering these waist beads and blessing them. They're being beaded. And then for y'all to get the results, we have to do the rituals and the prayers. We have to, the baths, the herbs have to be Bubba got to, we have to do stuff for these juju to even give results. And then y'all be getting 17 things at one time and not complaining. Just want y'all to understand the picture because people hear the wait time on waist beats and just be like, oh my God, never mind. This girl got hers $25 ready right now. I'm like, great, and they're beautiful. The waist beat game out here is beautiful. And family, for the last year and a half, I've tried my best. I've tried my best to do it any other way. And Baba is a witness that knows that no matter what I tried to be able to have $25 waist beads, $15 waist beads, by the time we get done with all the prayers and messages that done came down while even beating for the person, work has to be done on our end before we can even tie that thread. Okay? So, we've been keeping the price from going up for the longest, and we appreciate you all because y'all show so much love. We've gotten tips, man. I don't think you understand. People will send a review and then send in a $20 tip after getting work, after the juju waist beads work. They're sending tips.
Yeah, they'd be so amazed.
And then they'll order new waist beads and get the total and send a tip on that one. I'm like, oh my goodness. Juju waist beads blew up. We ain't gonna talk about that, y'all. Some people feel different, It's the truth, but everybody don't want to hear that. Juju waist beads been out for almost 2 years now. And I tested myself before we even sold a pair. And the Juju waist beads are different from the Risha waist beads. Family, make sure y'all get y'all Risha waist beads. Those are beaded by the initiated priest and blessed, okay? Definitely want to get those. Those are personally beaded by Baba. Baba is in his office with spirit, receiving messages, relaying messages to me that need to be told, or ask questions on behalf of the person. But those are the priest waist beads.
Yeah, the Risha waist beads are different from Juju waist beads.
They're not the same.
Not the same.
Okay. And for those who don't know how Juju waist beads came about, when I first met my husband, I was about to go get a BBL. Okay, for those who don't know, that is a Brazilian butt lift. I had already found some doctors, did some pre-consultations, was about to get approved for the credit. You know how they got the little plastic surgery credit now with me having the weight that I had, that we was going to get it okayed by a doctor saying that for weight purposes, emergency purposes, the BBL would be the most healthy way. And I met my husband and I was letting him know, this is something I've been looking into for the last 4 years of my life as a person who lost weight, but then would lose my shape. And then to get my shape back, I'll get my shape back, but then got weight in other areas I don't want. And then if I lose weight, now my head looks big and I ain't got no asthma. I was just tired of the losing the weights and looking like a stick. And then when I want the ass like my mama got, it's in my stomach. Couldn't deal with it no more. Okay. My husband said to me, if that's what you want to do, fine. But there is another way we can do this healthy. And of course, I'm not ignorant. I'm not just gonna say, I know it's my way. I've already researched this is good. I didn't do that. I took the advice and helped. And then one day we was joking. I said, oh, I want to come up with a potion. I want to come up with some juju that will have people look like they got plastic surgery done. It was a joke. It was a real deal joke. We laughed about it. We thought, oh yeah, that would be cool. Juju waist, juju surgery. Juju, get your body done by juju. Don't need to get surgery. And like a couple months later, made the race beads with that idea, and it's been happening ever since.
Just the thought, the idea.
So in this house, you don't just lose weight. That's what we're not. No, We ain't got no big breasted women out there in no shape. Juju Ray said you get your figure, you get your curves, you get tone. Okay, you change your lifestyle, the way you eat. Okay, emotional eating is removed. Okay, for those who are Juju Racy, we don't either eat from our emotions. We don't eat because we bored. We don't eat because we sad, happy no more. Your cravings are removed. Okay, you detox. Your body naturally starts to detox and not want certain things that you ate before. Okay, it's very powerful. The studies, the knowledge, and the fact that we did it first before even selling. We wasn't saying, "Oh, everybody's selling race bees. Let's go." No, we know what we wanted our race bees to do, and not only have race bees work for weight loss, we got a couple of babies in this house because of race bees, family.
Mm-hmm.
There's been people getting race bees juju for fertility, and we've gotten at least 4 babies off of those race bees. Okay, very proud of that.
Sure.
People have gotten race bees for cars, for victory in courts, and have won, for promotions and have won. Okay, for love. One girl got a relationship. She got race bees for love and came back with 4 suitors needing help because she didn't know which one to choose. All right, we get them for love, for marriage. People marriages has been reconciled, for protection, raises at work, you name it. Juju Race Beats have been making us so proud that we can't even keep them posted and keep a flyer. But we have so many pictures of race bees that haven't even been posted, family.
Yeah.
We have hundreds of race bees that are just beautiful and gorgeous that we don't even have time to sit because people are taking people pictures now. So we actually have to put our logo on them now. It's crazy, y'all. It's just a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot going on, family. We ask that y'all do send prayers of protection these ways. As we are doing the same on our own, but family, as we are coming out with these great things, we're doing it like our Juju family before us, our bloodline before us. We're not trying to trademark stuff. We're just bringing it out there. But it's a new day and age, and it's not the same. What we're doing is authentic. We don't want anything that we're doing being the same looked upon as what someone else is doing. This is very authentic. We got a lot of celebrities and strippers out there making sure that they're Juju wasted to keep the money coming in.
Absolutely, we got strippers in the house with Juju These waitresses, okay, servers, all type of people in Juju. Police officers for protection. We got police officers. We got deputy sheriffs in the house that's Juju wasted. So we just want to say thank you all. And as we've been talking, a race B order just came in. So with that being said, family, orders are taking 2 to 6 weeks to be completed and shipped to you. We are still dealing with the shipping time that's been affected with Corona, COVID. Okay, so for those who are ordering your race fees, do know it is a 2 to 6 week wait time. For those who are getting rituals and work done, do know that work do not happen that day. There is other people work that has been scheduled before you. Okay, so you are put on a list, and when we get to your work, you will know because there are things you have to do on your end as well. All right. So for those who are getting rituals done and blessed cameras done, do not think that those items are just sitting ready for you and being shipped out and done right then and there. No, there's other energy, there's other work being done that has to be closed before we can even open up, for your energy and what you need. So do know what's going on in this house is very authentic.
Okay. Sure. Lafayette family coming on in. We see you, Nene Smith.
Yes, Juju Race B order just came in. Shout out to y'all out there not playing no game. I am Arisha Wasted tonight. I am Arisha Wasted. Got my Yemaja Race B's on. Just gonna show off a little bit. Y'all see her? She's so cute. Okay.
Woo! I saw that waist though.
I was like, oh yeah, we're bringing out the waist this upcoming.
Now, Baba personally gonna take
credit for
the booty lift.
The butt lift.
You were talking about the BBL. That came from Baba. The Baba D.
Yes, I did get my booty from Baba. I'm gonna be honest. All right. Up the ashes. Okay. Yeah. It's the truth. I don't know who's seen my booty 2.5 years ago. I had the hips, but the butt was very flat. And I must say, I've knocked over a couple of items within the last year and a half. Didn't even know it. This booty just knocked the stuff over.
Yes,
Hit
yes.
one child in the face. I was turning around. I didn't even know. Child was like, "Oh my
Concussion.
goodness." I was like, they said Baba in here. Wow.
Boy, it's been a while since you don't been in here. Baba been wilding out.
I'm gonna see my time with. Rachel baby, coming up here, girl.
She said, I've been up here.
I know y'all gonna hear that 40 times as long as these spirits are in and out. Okay. Hey, let's see y'all out there. Having a good time. So Yolanda was the last with that book. So I believe we got what 7 more slots. I believe, family, trying to keep up. I do know Yolanda was next, then Frank Burton, and then Yolanda Williams. Excuse me, Rachel Raby was next, then Frank Burton, then Yolanda Williams. Ashe, do pray, family. We do not have a cutoff yet, but please do know we are coming up on this 2-hour mark. That's where we're asking for you all to send in beautiful energy and dance and jam with us. Oh, I do pray, baby Sherry's and baby Chanel's.
Oh, Ashe.
They said I look like an OMG doll. Oh, I'm a reflection of you all. Shiggity's got them a knife. You know what? Ah! Why? Why, Frank? Shiggity's on me. This one over. Do you see that? Hey. Ooh, you gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sound like something random. Ooh, y'all, Sequoia coming out. Y'all might as well want to get comfortable. Because, Rachel Baby, did you really book a crystal ball read? Let me make sure now, because she's sprinkled in bank dirt. I should say that. She is covered in
money.
Ah.
Pay attention to your dreams.
Yes.
And please start thinking more positive.
Yes.
Excuse me. Why did I even say please? Start thinking more positive. It's like our people, we respond better to being, yelled at and forced to do something. Start thinking more positive. Thinking money coming in and out, in and out, in and out. Constant flow.
I shall do pray.
No, please, round here.
I say. All right. Okay. They done learned the button.
I ain't never seen a record player in their life.
Rachel Raby, which I believe is a life path number 9. 4 was sticking out for you so much. That's because we know you really walking with that number 4 energy, that go energy right now, as far as building, moving, business, cutting through. You know what I'm saying? You really on that foundation building movement, and we support you. We're proud of you. Have the mind self. You are number 9. All right. So as number 9s, we can't get so stuck and so focused on one thing. We can't become one track minded. We have to be very aware. We have to be very aware and conscious of other things we have in motion. Okay. I believe that takes it back to the 9. Oh, I call it the 9 plates in rotation. The spinning plates.
9 plates.
The spinning plates. Okay. I'm sure you're very well familiar with that ideology in the HOK by now. Miss Rachel Raby, as many times as been used. I'm sure we're starting to understand now how we can use that ideology and that parable and even that outlook in life to create balance within our own lives.
Asha?
Miss Rachel Raby. Papa Legba. It's sure we come to you on behalf of Rachel Raby. We ask for great messages on behalf of Rachel Raby. Rachel Raby. Do not block us. Do not trick us. Relay our messages. Relay our blessings. Ashe.
I say.
Ooh.
I say, you right.
You real. One, do not let anyone push your buttons. Okay. One, you shouldn't let no one know what is a button. That is a very smart, strategic move in the art of war and the art of battle. Okay, letting someone knows your buttons, you have just now created even more task on your hand. You have just created even more tasks on your hand because now when a person knows this is a button, this is a trigger, they are now using that on their end as a technique, as a art of battle and war. Okay. All right. So when you let someone know what your triggers and buttons are, they are able to use that when they are wanting to mess with you. So that's a very important. Even when you are triggered, when someone is pushing your buttons, to not let them know. Don't let them know. Don't let your children know. Don't let your family know when you're triggered. Don't let people know. Don't let ones you know that when you're triggered, you will have time to release. You will have time to get your point out. You will have time to communicate, but not through emotions. Okay. Also, not sure if you have any legal things going on. Not sure if you have anything going on within the courts, legal, things of that nature that's coming up. Okay.
They was really talking, making sure she's paperwork legit on everything she's doing, so it doesn't get taken from her.
I believe she is. Make sure that all your paperwork is legitimized for the new barbershop, Miss Ma'am. Okay, I believe we was going over some names and things and details. Ecouche on that. That was beautiful, by the way. But definitely paper. They were just speaking on legitimizing earlier. Okay. When spirits bring the message of paperwork, I do remember that. I do pray about that. Make sure your paperwork is together. Okay.
Didn't have to do with the court, the law that she was speaking on.
I should.
Shango said he won't be over this business.
I should bet definitely. Thank you. Yes, a different. Um, do you have a son? Definitely speaking on a boy, a young boy. You have a son. What if you do have a son? I'm pretty sure you do. Pretty sure you mentioned this before. Just wanted to make sure. Um, they say he's a lot older than what you think he is. Do we know his life path number? They want you to know he has a lot of wisdom that comes with him. They say a lot of your stress comes from not taking the wisdom. They say you're an older soul, you're a wiser soul. Wisdom and knowledge is two different things. They want you to understand the wisdom that surround you and the wisdom that you have access to. That ancient way of doing things. The pure way of doing things. I'm not sure we ever was able to get his life path number. What is his birthday, love? Not even sure if he's an old soul or not, but they say he comes with wisdom. Okay, they're speaking of a young son. They want you to take the way he views certain things in life. They want you to take into consideration how your young son may view certain experiences that may come across, the things that he may say that may surprise you or shock you. Are you serious? Both. That's what I'm trying to get. That's why I said, are you serious? I keep going back. Yes, he's a one. Great. That would make sense. As you're number 9 and he's a number 1, he's here to bring new. You're here to complete, okay, to wrap up old things, to break generational curses. And he's coming with new. new ideas, fresh ways of viewing things. Okay, we're not reinventing the wheel, but even though the information may not be new from in this life period, but it's new to the generation and what the family needs. Okay, he is bringing fresh ways of looking at things. So you may be getting tired and stressed out because you're trying to make something work the same way. Look at how your son view things and how your son would navigate through certain things. Okay. Born in 2009, that would make you what? 11, 12 years old, turning 12 this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Making sure that the business for 100%.
Yes, definitely a duper Baba. Make sure that this business will be able to be passed down to him. Get his insight on some things as he's a male
Yeah.
that the men would love to have in a business, and make sure you have a children's section in there as well.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, allow him to come into that manhood, though. Allow him to feel that energy as a man. As he is a man, he needs that presence in there as well, because he is going to have this one day. You're number 9. Remember, you're spinning plates. You got more plates to spin.
I see. Definitely make sure you're getting his input, his outlook. Okay, make sure you're getting his energy involved on building his business. He wants to work there. He helps me create logos. Wow. I say Ekeshe Iya definitely. They said busybody. They say you'll become very, very busy. They want to make sure that you're taking the time that you do have to get rest, to do self-maintenance. That's very important. Self-care, self-maintenance go hand in hand. They want you to take the time to not find things to do, not filibuster time. They don't want you to filibuster your time right now because they say you're going to become very, very, very busy. There will be a surplus. There will be an influx. There will be an inflation, a dupe rate. There'll be an inflation coming your way to where you will be very, very busy in a lot of areas of your life. So they want you to take the time out now for self maintenance. As Baba was speaking, I can't remember who he was giving this message to, but Baba was speaking on how the vehicle is like a car. We can't just run. We have to check in and get, you know, the tune-ups, the oil changes, fill up for gas, a car wash, hire a paint job, self maintenance. We are a vehicle. We are a temple that is housing a lot of energy, okay, a lot of strength, a lot of DNA from great, 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 great ancestors. So always remember that you're walking with great ancestors. That's everyone. So you definitely want to make sure that you're taking top-notch care of this temple, of this body, okay, as you've been doing accusation, but they definitely want you to have taking a proper time to rest and get the emotions out, because there'll be a time where you're so busy and you're not going to be able to tend to your own emotions like you've probably been used to. Your emotions won't be so baby. Your emotions won't be so tended to, so you're going to have to learn how to emotionally take care of yourself now. Get your emotions out now, purge through it now, because when you become busy, you got to put the emotions to the side. You can't let your feelings get in the way. Money, building a foundation of generational wealth. So they want to let you know the time that you do have that, what you may call a down period, should be a time where you're frustrated with yourself. You think you're supposed to be doing something. Know when the body is checking and know when the body needs rest. Even rest from thinking from other people, having to make decisions from others in self, and receive messages and interpret them, and you're trying to add more onto that. Let the body have time to process. Okay, the body go through cycles as well. So they want you to be taking time out for self-management and self-maintenance and self-care. They want you to get management skills up the par. They say running a business, oh my goodness, you're gonna have to have self-management like at 100%. Being able to depend on yourself always. That's what we have to check into. Greatness is coming. A lot of things you've been professing and proclaiming is coming. Do right with it. They say you've reached many times in life where you have ran into greatness, but what did you do with it? it has came back around. They said, make sure you do great things with the greatness coming your way.
Asha. What's your son's name?
What's your son's name, love?
It would be great if she incorporated his name.
King, son named K.
Everybody would want to be him. Everybody would want to be that name. Be like Jordan.
His last name and his first name. His last name.
No, let's give it to she may not be comfortable with that.
No.
King Alexander, damn it, that's gonna have to be it.
You heard the movie, they said the last one.
King Alexander. King's Alexander's Cave. You're gonna have to see Alexander's King Cave.
King Alexander's Cave. I like that. That's very suave, smooth. Like they got cigars in the air. Alexander's Cave. Ooh. That's very nice.
I love it. You know, we thinking over there brainstorming with you. We've been in inbox with you. Just remember these things we was calling out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You have any questions?
Did this reading correlate with you?
We froze.
You probably thought we froze. We was over here talking with space.
What's the last thing you heard? All right, so that because Spirit didn't want you to hear that yet, or others to hear that. So probably we'll be in the inbox with you for that last part. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Boom. Yep. All of that after that. That was for your other class that you be having.
Mm-hmm. That's for your private. Frank. You
Frank!
know what? This mother.
You're supposed to be over here sitting down. That's why you heard everything anyway. You were here sitting down next to me. Shh.
All right, we got Miss Jamie booked. So
Lafayette Ja, I do pray for your patience. As you saw, we was in a reading.
Thank you, guys. That means we have 6 slots left, family. 6 slots left.
I'm gonna speak on it because I speak on it every time we go live, family. And a lot of y'all have bear witness to this. Well, I have Baba not giving up a cutoff time today yet. Because it's never respected. That's why, family. Too long, Ja. Too long, Ja. Family, we always give a cutoff time and it is never respected. It hurts my feelings because we give a cutoff time, and after we give the cutoff time and the cutoff time reaches its point, family starts to come in and they start to book very heavy, and spirits get a little razzle dazzle because they thought they was only going to be reading that much. Now they say, oh, overtime. So that's why I did not give a cutoff time yet. Family, guess what that means though? I'm going to give a 40-minute cutoff time. Family, we have 40 minutes to the cutoff time. That is at 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock Midwest, 7 o'clock Western time, or West Coast, I should say. So, family, we're going to respect the cutoff time. I do pray that time that has been a lot of spirit has came down and spoke a lot. But we are going to respect spirit and respect Obatala time and timing. So, family, there are 6 spots available. We have 40 minutes left. For those who are coming in and asking about readings, I do pray, Yolanda, we saw you was on it. Making sure family know how many slots are available and the allotted time when the cutoff time will be here. Because if we are in reading, we cannot cut spirit off and answer people. Ashe.
Had to pray.
Isaac, you something else. You about to be over here sitting right next to Frank.
Yeah, I feel it. Frank time. You know what? Yolanda. Y'all are a good group of people. I love you all, family. Thank you for all the love, like, shares. Make sure y'all are subscribed. Family, make sure y'all are sending love. Love, love, love. Ms. Rachel Raby, did you have any questions? Did this reading correlate with you? Shay. The pray. Definitely holding that, I believe, is
Frank. Omoshango. Frank, you ain't even got to come up to the front because you should be already sitting here over here dancing and playing.
Right, family. I say, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. After Frank, we have Yolanda Williams, Miss Howdy. After Yolanda, we got Jay, Miss Jamie. Happy to see you back in the house.
Sure. You ain't been sitting, you've been over here playing. Saw you over here all the whole time. Throwing stuff at Ariana over there.
Right.
Oh, Frank, you need to be mobile. You need to be taking your down here to your godparents real quick because we all need to be going down to ATL. You remember how the first time you partied with your godfather? You don't remember because you passed out. I know you don't remember. We got pictures. We got video. You passed out on us. Family, HOK gonna be down to ATL. Are we shouting out the club that we're going to?
Yes, Diamond Strip Club of Atlanta.
That's where your Bob about to be up in. I need help.
Diamond Strip Club of Atlanta, we will be at Saturday, March 20th, celebrating my mother's birthday. Ashe, we definitely want to see you all, family. We definitely want to see you all down there in Atlanta. For those who are in the Georgia area, make sure you're getting your readings or your work done. Make sure you're booking HOK while we are in Atlanta. We will be in Atlanta for the rest of the month of March. Ashe. All right. So for the rest of the month of March, we'll be in Atlanta. Make sure that you're booking your readings, your works. Make sure you come out having a good time with us. Yes, you should be there with your cowboy boots. Isaac, why not?
Isaac, stop playing now. Come bring it up. That's what they want to see.
Oh, Frank ain't never been to a strip club.
No.
Well,
I have to check in with his wife.
Yeah, before we give you that invite, we will do some preliminary.
Getting me in trouble.
We'll be doing some
preliminary. I was going down to the church. Why he got glitter all over him? Why he smell like this?
I said, but his parole officer won't allow it. Jesus, Anybody got any sage burning? We got ours. It's in the room. I just don't feel like getting up right now.
Unplug. Everyone, once again, unplug.
Breathe in.
As you are unplugging, take your anklet off.
Coasty house arrest.
Of course, okay? I'm going to throw some ones for you, okay?
Which you mean is your bank? We hope your bank ain't your parole officer. Isaac, we're throwing Florida water on you at this point. If we got Florida water, it's another room too. Splash them, y'all. If you got some Florida water, dash them. Okay? Your bank is not your parole officer. Stop it.
I'm supposed to be your best friend.
My God.
This one.
All right. Someone said, Frank said, you got your Florida water. Just douse it, baby. Thank you. Ooh, I feel the coolness.
Thank you. I know. I smelled it.
Oh, it's nice. Ooh, my hands are cold.
Ooh,
yeah.
All right.
That was nice. Frank, you are next. We gonna move Sequoia. Sequoia is just acting like she really don't want to move. Lord.
I'll be like that.
Chill there with
Frank, it's been a long time coming. Yeah, sit on down. Your godfather up here pleading with your godmother to make sure it's not just gonna be a carpool, but you might get a little mini. You might just get a little mini because you need it. Lafayette, Miss Danielle.
Now.
All right then now.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Danielle Sanders' waist beads are cute. Okay. They are so cute. I almost kept them. There was so many S's on there. Like, dang, I can't pull that off. They're gonna know it's hers.
And if y'all haven't understood your Omi Tola's language, she pronunciates the silent letters. Mercute. Yeah, Mer used to be on in the beginning of Q, and family just didn't understand what was this invisible lettering that was in front, so they just cut it all off. And Omi Tola, she's retro. She's gonna bring all them letters back. You know, Kano. Yeah, she'll say Kano in a second. Like, oh, so that's what that K supposed to have. Yep. Knife, yeah. All of them. Gnat. All of them silent letters is coming back out. Calling them silent letters out. Mercute. That's your back.
First of all, I have my own language. And I've been speaking this language since freshman year of my college. It just came out of nowhere. It started with people, catching an attitude with me. And I'm like, oh, you got an attitude problem. And they be like, what the fuck is the attitude? I'm like, it ain't too big to where my feelings hurt, but it's something going on there that you need to check. So it's just like a cute, just like a attitude. And then when they didn't understand that, I said, oh, you got an attitude. And then they be like, what's the muff for? Like, too much for me. That's what's going on. So ever since then, it started out with those two words, attitude and attitude. And ever since then, I just been having my own language.
Family. I live with it. So
yes, it's not this for the camera. I hope I really talk like this in the house.
I get all the silent letters. They all come out. And I gotta decipher. This is the word that you're going with. We're sticking with this word. I can't question it. I can't, I challenge this word. Not in this house. I can't challenge no word.
You do correctly, Robert.
I tried to correct, and then I would get the explanation just like you all just got with the attitude. I still be trying to get the words. It's language,
Yolanda says she can dig it.
She was addicted, isn't it? Don't.
Yeah.
Stop. It's spreading now. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's taking a You can dig it. I F with that. Okay. My Frank.
My Frank. You see that? You see that? All your life you thought you were just Frank. You all your life. You've been corrected. My Frank.
Y'all. Someone else brought Sequoia out. Woo, Lord. We got 5 slots left, family. Cutoff is in 29 more minutes.
Just hold on to your seat, my friend.
29 minutes. And then
yeah, try that one. My minutes. My minutes. Gotta get a hold of it because it's like, is this you or the spirit?
It's MMIN.
You see?
My minutes.
That silent M that y'all thought that was just cut off a long time ago. You only talk like bringing it back.
Oh my goodness.
My minutes. Say it. You know it feels good. My minutes. Feel like you've been missing out all this time. A minute. Got it? Don't go nowhere. We is live. Commercial break. Damn it.
Okay. We do have to do a commercial break. I wish you had a really pretty cute commercial for y'all. And then Frank said, and then I'm gonna say it. Say what? Say.
Don't, because you're gonna get me in trouble. Don't.
Lord, I don't even know what this is.
Act like y'all don't see nothing.
But
close your eyes.
Really? Really, Baba? Are you for real? Baba, okay.
I just say I don't see you. I'm not lying. I don't see you. Oh, I can't help but not see you. Y'all don't even know what movie that from, because y'all ain't even see that movie.
Yeah, I'm cracking up because I said it out loud. You're gonna get stuck, Frank. Don't do it. Oh, let me that thong. You know what? We is going to commercial break. How we get the thong song, my in here?
Isaac.
On Facebook, so what's calling out the Mathong song, and I would be my back.
Godson.
Is my nuff.
We are live. Lord. Man, I know today is Ogun Day. For those who don't know, today is Ogun Day, okay? Do y'all not see the lions is out? They is... Yes, they are out. Yeah, Isaac is throwing out words. ATL, thong song. Isaac, just sit down. Just sit down.
How we get to my thongs laughing?
Oh, Frank said, wait a minute.
You know what?
This Ooh, this is what happens when the godsons come out. Y'all know, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. We have to come in and bring order. Y'all coming in and just wilding out, talking about Baba wilding out. Don't follow what Baba be doing a lot of the times when Baba's not in priest mode. If y'all see Baba coming in wilding out, y'all gotta be the strong deacons. Y'all can't be in the back seeing Baba wilding out. Y'all can't do that to Baba, okay? That's not making Baba look any better if Baba's wilding out already. Just saying. Got godsons coming and talking about pickling pickles. Pickling pickles. We gotta look like a stronger unit here, okay? Ooh, oh yeah, Lakeem, where you at? Danielle, no. Where's your husband at? I need man. Lord, now we just got people laughing all in the quiet. Oh Lord.
Wait a minute.
We got to do better. A few drinks and it's a wrap. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I may have a sip or two, okay, but listen, that was some strong coffee. You didn't slip nothing in there? No. That was just straight coffee?
Yes.
Maybe it was Folgers or Maxwell. I don't know. It was a new brand of coffee, but maybe that's what's going on over here. What y'all sipping on, no? Don't shame on Baba, no. This Isaac said, I'm Cisco on ice. No, that's What's enough. That's what I'm saying. Hurry up. The minute's wilding out. Danielle talking about she need that coffee. You owe me told I brewed it. You know what? Frank talking about he just gonna be a wolf tonight. Frank, that I don't know how that's helping either, Frank. I'm gonna need the fellas to get this together. Dong, 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 dong.
Yeah, it's a boy just links and I'm hanging out with DJ Prince. Scratch it for them.
The way you shaking your hips, baby girl, you give me fire. Girl, your body got fire. Girl, you give me the fire. Girl, your body got fire.
Real talk though, fellas, I really wish y'all would be able to make it out to Atlanta. Make sure all of the godchildren who don't know yet, make sure y'all are booking for y'all river baths. For godchildren, that is a requirement. If you're not a godchild, you can still get a river bath. And if you decide to become a godchild after that.
Yeah, when you know that I could be your mother when you need me. Yeah, when you know that I didn't need you. Yeah, when you know that.
At the end of May, at Gungun Festival, Ancestral Festival. Frank, you already know we're looking forward to you coming out. Whoever can make it. Also, it'll be out in South Carolina, Beaufort, Seabrook, South Carolina, the African village, Oyotunji. Been there since 1970, so I know a lot of y'all just not hearing about it. It's been there ever since, not new. Make sure y'all making it out there. Make time on your schedule. Oh, you all know it. First of all, it's one thing about the House of Confirmation. It's never a one-party thing. We party all the time. It's never going to be a time where I don't wish that my family is out there with me, though. It's not ever going to be a time where I'm not wishing that my brothers is not standing next to me. It's always, every party that y'all are not in, I'm going to say, yo, I wish y'all was there. I pray y'all be there next time. Ashe. Pamela, apparently we drinking every night. Apparently my coffee was not spiked. I thought it was this whole time. Apparently,
it was made with love.
I don't know what I've been on. So, but if you got some drinks, go ahead and bring us some in. This is BYOB. Bring your own bottle.
Ashe.
I believe Isaac and Frank already got into the open bar back there. I'm not sure if there's anything left. So we had to turn this rest of the night to BYOB. All right, look at you.
Okay.
My mama said
Hello, you're beautiful, Pamela. Isaac, for some reason, I can see your swag already. I see it, and it fits. It fits. Because whether people want to remember or not, but it was the Native Americans rocking the cowboy hat and the cowboy boots before there was the infiltrators coming in and then stealing our swag. That was us out there wrangling up these animals. That was us out there with the rope.
Absolutely.
Yep. Kanye, cowboy. Frank, life path number 8.
I say, oh my circle.
Frank, what's your life path correlate to? See, Normally we tell y'all, but Frank is one of the oldest godchildren in the house. We ask him, Frank, what's your life path correlate to?
I say, I love you, Pamela. We don't say hello in our house, but how you doing, beautiful? We did not want to tap into the hell or low vibration.
You know, Pamela, you know by now. Call that ego. Of course, the ego. Go to Wild.
Hey, number 8.
Oh, Pamela said, oh, she swag.
Oh, you swag, baby. All right.
Yes, Frank. But I think you're forgetting major parts to that. It's not just your owo.
I say generational wealth.
And a lot of times being a number 8, we can fall into that trick. Because money constantly will come in and out, in and out. You will see big times and you will tease times when it's not really coming in. You know, when those times when it's not really coming in because it's supposed to have been working for you already. As being number 8, life path number 8, you're making generational wealth. That means wealth that continues to be made for the generations after you. Being number 8 doesn't just mean owo. Not just owo, but owo for the generation that come, because you're about to be a number 9. It ain't about to be really about money for you. You're making generational wealth.
I see. Right. Refreshing. Now, Frank, our lovely number 8. Lafayette to the family. Hope the Oma days are doing quite lovely. I share. And your parents and your family too. We love the bird.
Yeah.
All right. Also, which deck would you like to get your mini reading from? I can share your answering that question. Okay, well, old heads come out for you. I was going for love life, but I ain't gonna do that. You just got saved. Oh, and my incense from Walmart. It's off the my chain.
Ooh. Get you a filter and a bounce. Y'all got mama over here. But for real talk, Walmart do got some good incense. Y'all should stop sleeping on the incense section.
This is not chocolate. That smells pretty heavily to me.
Like they be like you buy incense, they be coming in tubes like this. I ain't know what my wife had brought into. I was like, this is this incense. What?
Brittany picked them out.
Like, you know, I'm from New York. We buy incense coming in foil. My incense normally is wrapped up in foil with a tag on it or a Ziploc bag. That's all I've ever seen incense come in. It's very recent is where you see a little box. Now, okay, I know, sometimes they come in a little rectangle little box thing, but this right here, I said, nah, they just doing a lot.
They are. They're trying to out juju the juju people with their fancy packaging.
Gave me ideas though. I'm not even gonna lie.
That was nice. A tube. Who would have thought a tube?
Just be smart ass.
All right, so we're going with the old school Richard Tarot. Yeah, who was in the house when they used to be called the old heads? I've been looking for those instances. Really?
What, non-chopper? You gotta go to like an Indian gas station.
And believe it or not, y'all, they have them in some set stores. I know, like, what the heck?
That blue box? Mm-hmm. But yeah, Walmart, they don't do too bad with the non-chopper. Not gonna lie. It ain't the authentic non-chopper that we are. It's close, though. It's close. It's still Walmart,
Right.
Ain't giving them that too much.
No. Of course, if you got a chance, go to someone who's making them. You definitely want to support.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, you go to the street.
It's done. Very fancy. Yes. Shout out to Nikki. Right.
Smack me in my nostrils.
This knock shampoo from Walmart is smacking. I was about to say smacking. Smacking.
I heard it. Y'all writing these words down. Y'all be talking about getting a language class. I get it all the time on here. Smacking.
Yep. Shout out to my Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Nobody got the same name coming in here. None of y'all.
For the instance, beautiful. The fragrances she even had, I don't even understand how they were made. It's like I can never get this again. What did you do? How did you make this?
and her candles.
Absolutely.
My
Shout
goodness.
out to Nikki.
Shout out to Nikki.
As well, that's Nicole Hearn. All right. As well as Lucinda Jones, our lovely old lady.
I need my oil.
You need to see your old lady.
Yes, I need to see my oil.
You're right. So I purchased some Nag Champa this weekend from the Africa store here this past weekend. Yes, Nag Champa just bring you to the temple, don't it? It just make you feel like you just sitting with God when you smell that scent. Love that scent. Love it. Me, love it. Beloved. Okay, y'all. I'm looking.
Did y'all? I'm sorry. I hope y'all caught that. I'm gonna need y'all to help a brother out. Everybody just calm down.
All right. I'm good. I promise you, it's only been coffee. Has been bringing my blessings ever since. I'm just playing, y'all. She said has been bringing blessings since birth.
It's like trying to relearn a new pick Latin.
I'm gonna keep doing this until someone teach me big Latin. You taught me about it until I
did teach you.
You did teach me. I just need to do more practice on it, so I have to be using mama language.
Don't laugh, y'all. Don't encourage our godmother over here.
And Frank said, I heard it. Diane said, please don't, beloved. A client gifted you $100 today. I'm like, oh, yes, Lord. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? I shall do pray. Thank you. That's why we're asking for those reviews.
I don't know what spirit it was. Someone when he would do it. Do it? Do it. Won't he do it? Sorry, y'all. Some spirits don't speak English. Some of y'all may not know that. Nico Yolanda, well, amen, John.
Oh Lord, you about to come up here and sit down too.
It's Ashe. We're not gonna keep giving Amen Ra that much credit. For those who don't know where Amen came from.
Yeah, I'm in Ra's a deity, y'all.
I believe he's kind of a tyrant. How do you feel?
I have to research it before I classify him that.
I only say that because they wanted him to pray to him instead of God. That's the only reason. I mean, that's a little much, you know. Let the people say the name of their God. You understand you were a ruler at that time. But there's other ways to be remembered. It did not. I say. So we'll definitely be doing more research. Mm-hmm. This coffee tastes like.
You know, Rod's supposed to be some guy.
I knew, yes. Yeah, I do remember being told that, yes. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep. Egyptian deity, yes. Pamela stated, I'm so happy to catch the live. Always a party. Yes. That we can say it is always a party. And my HOK. Baba. Everything okay? Oh, I like it here.
Oh, well, thank you. My hair.
Your hair is cute. I'm all right. So this coffee tastes a lot like candy. This is so good. You tasted the coffee?
Oh, my coffee's almost gone.
This coffee is really good. Yes, that was good.
I don't know what was in my coffee.
I didn't even know I drank this much coffee. What?
Something was in the cup.
You actually made the coffee today, Barbara.
I like my alcohol.
Frank, you stop playing with Sugarty. I know what you're doing over there. Okay. Frank Burton, the third, second. Did we ever? Get a third, ain't you?
Yeah, hit a third.
All right.
They don't want to recognize it, but father's a junior.
All right. Papa like my shoe because you know I have a Frank Burton the third. Frank Burton the third. Frank Burton the third. How I know you was just with them? Because I felt it. I felt the playful trickery energy. I'm trying to get in your messages. That's how. Sent the donation for Crystal Ball. Oh, dang, it ain't the cutoff yet. Lord, wait a time. Who stopped time for a whole hour? Wait a minute.
Wow.
I done got up, went to the bag, refreshed.
We had past time.
I thought we been had to cut off. It's only 8:52, y'all. Yo, wait a minute.
We got 8 minutes left at Crochet.
We got 4 slots left, y'all. Crystal Ball is a lot. It takes a lot of energy, y'all. So, y'all definitely sending love, light, positive vibrations. I know we had Miss Jamie that just donated. Who's after Yolanda, y'all? Y'all remember who's after Yolanda? I don't want to skip nobody. Ariana, did we do you yet? Did we get to Ariana yet?
Yes.
Okay. If we got the Rachel Baby, we on Frank now, then Yolanda. Try to remember who next, but I know
who has the list? We pray that someone's writing down a list.
Y'all, we told y'all my spirit. Oh no, you didn't miss it. We thought the cutoff been came. Y'all literally got 7 more minutes. This is amazing. It wasn't tricky. I had to give them something they were supposed to have. You still was playing. I felt that.
Okay, Josh said she's after Yolanda.
Got it. Thank you.
And Pamela said she had never seen Crystal Ball.
Golly, ooh, honey. Well,
you gotta spell Crystal with a K.
She is Crystal with a K. I shaded the spelling of her is on the screen. Thank you for that, Baba. And you might want to sit with some of the mothers in the back of the church to get prepped for Sequoia, because when Sequoia come out, you thought I'd have a filter. Look at Yolanda. You know what? Oh, Danielle, you right. My God. Ma'am, y'all. Miss Danielle, I actually used before Miss Jamie. And I put people in front of you, Miss Jamie. But I do believe Miss Danielle booked after Rachel. Then it was you, Jamie. And then we have, who just was the last one that sent in? Pamela. Excuse me, Pamela. The church say Ashe, y'all. Ashe. Crystal, yes, with the Y. It's a Y in it too. R-Y. Not sure if you can see the screen. Yeah, the screen, it shows with a Y. But her name is Sequoia. That's just how we spell the Crystal in this hole. I think that's her alter ego, Crystal. Yes, there you. I think you're actually. Let me make sure now. Hold on. Y'all wait 1 more minute. Okay. But rigid me, excuse me. No, it is Jamie. You are after Yolanda. You were right. Thank you. Excuse me. It's Yolanda who's at the front, and after Yolanda. After Yolanda, it's Ja, which is Jamie. You know, the nickname Jay, we call her.
We call her Ja. I don't care.
After Jamie is Miss Danielle Sanders. We're looking at the time that is sent. After Miss Danielle Sanders, then we have Pamela Gibson. All right. Okay, family, please try to keep up with your order as much as possible. I don't know how many slots is left. How many people is that? We don't know. Just the cutoff is in 4 minutes.
Yeah, but I said you cut off in 4 minutes at this point.
Trying our best to keep up with a lot of things at one time. The cutoff is in 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes to book whoever is booking. You're my friends. You're my mamas. Whoever.
You're my neighbors.
You're my neighbors. You got 4 more minutes to my book. All right, Frank, come on up. We got the number 8 in the house. Almost circle. I say, Papa Lugba Eshua. We come to you on behalf of Frank Burton, Frank Burton the third, Frank Burton the third. We ask for great messages on behalf of Frank Burton the third. Do not block us. Do not trick us. Relay our messages. Relay our blessings. Oh. Mm. We just gonna splash that right there. Oh, and then she trying to hide. You can't hide, baby. You go. Oh, we saw. Oh yeah, we saw. Yeah, yeah. We splash you too. Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
I'm gonna repull.
Okay.
Mama girl throw us up out at your ass all of a sudden.
I'm starting to think it's him.
We know this.
This.
Another girl. No, another girl.
I see now.
Your Baba gonna get a repull now. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, guys. Son, we're gonna ask for changes because since the beginning, since you've been getting readings, that one message has been coming up, and you already know before you even sat down with me, you've gotten that message with the Palmagear, and it's now that standing is not the ones that you're with, more so something that you're going to have to work with yourself. Respecting the sexual energy, knowing that it is a sacred energy, being responsible using it, not misusing it, not misusing the energy at all in any form. This boy got some kind of dick magic.
Oh, yes, and use it and know it. Gotta get submissions then.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah. Oh, Shango.
They call him Owo Shango.
Hey, Wiley.
He said, wait a minute.
No, we is not in the inbox, Frank. We don't lie because we understand. Sometimes you be busy on the game. So we gotta talk your business on live, Frank. Which is not uncommon for you. Your first reading with me was an ancestral reading on live.
Not that kind of magic. It's there, love. Whether you want to call it what it is what it is. And at this point, it got to be it because that's what's been coming for over 2 years now. So we's not going to ignore that. My goodness. Needs a training camp for those medical men out there. Like
yeah, you got to be more responsible with your magic wand there, son. You gotta be more magical, more responsible with your magic wand. Some of them women out there, they got a name for us, men. They call it double dick. They won't tell you in your face unless they're mad. Be responsible because here's the thing. It can get you in trouble. It'll get everything that you don't want. Be careful if you have this. But some of you all, man, y'all probably don't know nothing about that. It's not your lead. Okay? Godson. Yeah, Isaac Frank's been a godchild in this house for a while now, so you guys understand how we talk to him.
You know what?
Listen, ain't got nothing to do with this. He's not in this league either. We sure already know that. We'll send you out the email later, Frank. About that time.
Look at Frank back pleading. No. I'm just letting enough messages go by so we can get some more.
If you find that they're if you're the one that, oh no, I can keep it to myself, that's because you're the one with it. That's what that is. It don't be me. No, it is you. Like trying to throw the rock and hide your hand. It ain't me. Yeah, it is.
Wow, wow, wow.
I want you to be more of a teacher. With that power comes responsibility. You got it out. It's done. It's over. I know. I know. You always see him like his son. I understand. You had to hear that.
Yeah. Papa Legba, it's true. We come to you on behalf of. Yeah, I know this is the most Florida water we've had to use lately. Lord.
Way to use a whole bottle on the way. I know.
Papa Legba, it's true. We come to you on behalf of. All right. They gave you what you wanted. 3 cards. They're here. I say it before. All right. They definitely got to start taking. Lord have mercy.
Being more of the teacher, being more of the leader.
Definitely have to be more the leader to stop getting into the chaos that may erupt. They're saying the same things are ticking you off, the same scenarios, the same cycle, the same things are causing you to erupt and be emotional, and it's causing you to act out in anger. They're asking for you, like Baba stated, to take more of a leadership position, which you have. And now that you've taken that leadership position, you cannot rule with anger, but with creativity and passion. Okay, you have to rule with passion. Let your heat, the fire that you do walk with, let it be used to refine. Let it be used to burn off the excess fat. Okay, let it be used to be able to mend your weapons, to heat and warm your home, but not to ever cause eruptions. You're gonna have to find a balance between the emotions and anger, and that balance will give you more of that authority feeling when you have something to teach, where you actually can guide, when you actually can lead, where you have knowledge that's needed within a home. That will give you more of a ruling hand than anger. Okay, showing more of your emotions, showing more of your anger is not going to give you more of that authority figure. It's going to give you even less. It's going to give you even less of the authority figure where you're ruling out of emotions and anger. Definitely, you want to take this time to be exerting knowledge, and information as a ruling hand. Okay, that's going to give you that balance. So to now your anger is now transmuted into passion. All right.
Ashay. Leadership. Leadership is something that you need to step in. We recognize this when you came out here with your godparents and you came with your lady there, and we had to ask her questions that she should have been new. But she did not know because you did not step up to that leader position to give it to her. Another man should never come to your wife and teach her something, even if it is your baba. If your baba teaching you something, you become the teacher in your home. You are the baba in your home. You don't wait till baba come to be the baba in your home. You have to stand up. This is going to cause out a lot of the chaos. Why? Because we are going to have to look at women like gold, and we're going to have to look at ourselves like fire. Okay, when our fire comes out, no matter how much they don't want the fire, they can't stay. When they come out the fire, they will be refined and they will appreciate the fire that came out to them rather than upset and angry at the fire. You don't want anybody upset at your fire that you have. You can't cool your fire. You're almost Shango. But you have to show people why the fire must come out because it is refining those around. That is showing that leadership, that leading position that you are needing to step into a lot more. You are looked upon as a father. You are looked upon as a husband. You're going to have to fit these roles. We speak about it all the time with our egg bay. Nobody's giving us the memo or the email that we are the adults. We have to start doing adult stuff. This is the email being given out for those who never gotten that email yet. It was in our junk mail. We didn't look at it. It is your time. You are an adult. You are a leader. You are the Baba in your house. Stand in that role. Asha.
Definitely profoundly well said. I say, family, we have hit that cutoff mark. Um, Frank, did you have any questions? Did this message correlate with you? I definitely was straight to the point. I love those messages. Definitely very clear. Appreciate you, Baba. I do pray for that. That was definitely well said. Frank, these are really great messages.
He needed them. You know he did. Lord, we've been waiting to get y'all. Ooh.
Family, we finally hit the cutoff.
Yeah. Then we have another daylight savings. That's what happened.
I think so. I think they did another one on us. It was like a whole hour went by. It only 20 minutes.
Oh, that was commercial break and everything.
Right.
Right, jokes. Everybody behave. Almost Shango. They called you Owo Shango. You have any questions? It's Ogun's Day. We'll talk about it. We pray that there's no children watching who don't need these messages.
I say you understand everything Baba said. Great. So you understand your message as a whole as well too. You understand all your messages that was right. I say.
Yeah, I have a message for the men. And this is for the men out there with the double D. If you don't know what double D is, it is the double D. Okay? Most of you are, if you don't know if you have it, look at the woman that's around you. If they're acting crazy, they can't get enough, they're, act beside themselves until they get it. That's probably because you have the double D. Now, responsibility with having the double D. For all of those who are not in the double D club, this is not for you, okay? You got to do other stuff. There's a whole other class for you all men, okay? This is for men today with that issue. You're going to have to become leaders. That's what they're looking for. Every woman will let you know they don't listen to nobody unless they got a big D. They literally say this in their own clique. I've heard it. I've sat among them all, and this is what they say. If you ain't got it, they got really nothing to say to you. They got nothing to listen to. My wife is laughing because she knows it's the damnedest truth. And I probably ain't supposed to be telling y'all this, but it's the truth. So with that responsibility, guess what? You're going to have to become leaders. You can't be silly. You cannot be a boy because now they're going to talk about you and still aggravate you because that's what they want. But they're going to still dog you down until they get some of that. That's what they're going to do. They're going to make it as if that's only what you're good for.
Ooh, the truth is.
So with double, you are going to have to be a leader. You're going to have to put it down and teach her a thing or two. You're going to have to learn what Ogun energy really is. Ogun is that penetrational force. Ogun is that lay it down. But with that, he is also a king. He is also a warrior. He is also one that teaches his children. He is also one that teaches his wives. So yes, with that responsibility, as you have their attention. That's what it means. As it gets to attention and it now has their attention, what are you going to do with their attention? It wasn't just in the bedroom. You have it all day long now. You have their attention all day long to the next time. You have their attention. Everything you do and say, you have the women attention. With that, what are you saying? What are you doing to show that you're a leader? Not just, oh, my man got good D, and that's all she can talk about in the women clique.
Oh my God.
You don't want that to be the only thing they're talking about in the women clique. I promise y'all, I bet.
It's not talking about you in a good way. They just know they addicted to it. That's it.
That after that, you dogged out. You was dogged out, bros. I'm telling you, I've heard this. It's nasty. It's mean. But they do this, okay? Don't be known just to have double D. You better be a leader with this. You better be able to pull out a scripture after you pull out the D. Make them think and come. That's a
Jesus.
yeah, so goon dad. Oh, goon more, yeah.
I could clean, work, and etc. though. Hey, just teach. Why is he bringing up all these other excuses for us taking more of a leader role? They already stated you've taken a leader role. They said lead even more. There's no excuse. There's nothing to block a man from leading his family to even more higher levels. That's it. There will always be a next level. A wise man knows he knows nothing. That's the only way he continue to stay wise. A master teacher is a master student. The mind is a terrible master, perfect servant. Guide. Show the way. Because you've experienced some things at an age where you can guide. You've had to be put in an adult's position at a very young age. That's for something. That was for not to just say you tired of the bullshit. No, you were learning. You were learning tools that others will need to know how to learn and use for their. Card said you was stepping into a leadership position, but more is not. We're speaking of the man of our home. We're already 2 children on this earth. More than know where you're leading people to. Maybe you ain't checked into that. Don't just be guiding. Know where you're going. Know where the relationship is going. Know where you're taking the family with your knowledge, with your information, with your guidance. Have confidence in where you're leading them to, and not just leading them. A lot of men out here that can cook and clean better than women. To get it together. Gonna have to. There's no excuse for that. The men are showing out a home together. So not only are they bringing in, they're keeping the home.
The woman's been outside so long.
Oh.
For so long, and out there working, rights. So now when it came back to the women coming back to the home, spotless. Ain't been a man we don't sat down.
It ain't clean.
and ain't cleaned it or has just to come one dirtiness.
They got made. Yeah. Honestly, that one man we done sat with. Now, women, thousands. To the women, we've sat with thousands of women that was told they need to be more cleanlier. Now, the women that's in our house,
Yeah.
yeah, the women that's viewing, the women that speak, that's mothers of the church, that's godchildren, cleanly women. But we came across thousands that, my God, why is it taking an hour to explain to you what a clean home would do for you and your children? The men, the men are very cleanly. So women, they are leading in that area. We can't follow because we supposed to be following our mamas, big mama and them. They already done told us how to clean the house. Everybody's doing it because they think big mama done passed on to a grave. The body may have been buried, but the spirit still lives on. The knowledge, the wisdom, the teaching, big mama still lives on. Men, they are leading when it comes to cleanness. Now, if you're dealing with someone that's dirty, then you're not dealing with a man nor a woman. You're dealing with adult children who may have had children. Okay, if you're around anyone who can't keep a home clean, they're still in the children phase. We're teaching children how to be responsible and upkeep and be organized and clean and not deal with smells and odors and things of that nature. So, ricochet to the men. We're leading in that area. Got them taking out the trash and washing the dishes. Women, we got to do more than just pay the bills because the times has changed. There was a time where we complained to the men. Remember all those housewives, house moms? Oh, it's so hard being at home with the children and being at home all day. It's a full-time job too. I want to get out the house. I want to have a career. I'm not just a mother. I'm more than just a wife. I want a career. Always complain to the men. You got to do more than just pay the bills. Now look.
Tables don't turn. Now the men is holding it down. Some men out there working and holding down the home.
Yes.
Shout out to the brothers out there. Isaac, you one of them, brother.
Definitely. Baba, you one of them.
I do for, holding down a few homes over here. But my wife is an equal partner. It's not just me doing the dishes, cooking, cleaning, taking care of children, bringing in money. Nah, this is an equal. My wife does all the same thing. If I ain't got to it, my wife got to it. My wife ain't got to it, I got to it.
I see.
But definitely there's a balance in the home. If I'm not cooking and cleaning, I'm sitting and I'm teaching, surely my wife is cooking and cleaning.
I see.
And yes, there's times my wife is sitting down teaching. And guess what? We hungry. I know how to cook. I'm going to get up and do a little cook. Because I can cook. Men, we can cook. For the women out there thinking that y'all only going to get a man, men is out there cooking their ass off. Men out there knowing how to clean.
And they'll let you know because their mamas and daddies taught them.
Yeah, we listen to Big Mama too. We was boys in the house. We wasn't just letting y'all listen to Big Mama. Big Mama had all of us cleaning chores, doing chores. We kept those ways that Big Mama taught us. So we know that y'all was taught the same thing. We was all the children doing them chores.
No, Big Mama is the same. Big Mama's not being respected. That's what's going on. Whatever Big Mama taught, it will never be taken back. We ain't gonna call Big Mama a liar. Anything that Big Mama has taught her children and her grandchildren, it's in our blood, it's in our DNA. So now we just got people being defiant. Big Mama ain't gone. Big Mama got babies who had babies who had babies. She's still here in more ways than one. She made sure of that. She made sure she had more chances to come back down here and still speak through her children, through their dreams, through their spirit. through their ideas, through their blood. It's in the blood. Big Mama's in the blood. And she will forever be reborn over and over and over again. We are Big Mama. You got babies 3 months old, Big Mama, ready to hit the ground running and get shit together. Hey, I'm 27. You ain't gonna tell me what my Big Mama said before I was even born. Wanna know how I know what she said before I was even born? Because my mama told me exactly what came out of Big Mama's mouth, whether she was alive standing in the kitchen or not. I know the words of my Big Mama. So what are we doing? We are being defiant. And what the men are showing the love they have for their Big Mama because they remember her teachings. That's how you show love. That's how you miss Big Mama. Doing what she said do. Mm-hmm. Being who she raised you to be. Representing the family. That's how we miss Big Mama. That's how we love our mothers and our fathers. By doing what they said.
Sure.
By showing us they weren't all perfect. We're not all perfect, but we cannot act like we haven't had guidance. These elders came off the plantations, came out of working in these folks' home, cleaning these folks' home, and they still gave what guidance? They gave guidance. Whether their man was respected outside of the home or not, they gave guidance. Whether they had to march or not, whether they was being paid for work or not, whether they was being hung, whether they was being burnt on a cross, whether they was being bombed, whether they was being called names, whether they was being spat on. They made sure in their home they were giving guidance because they know who was next to come. It ain't about you. It's about who are you here for? What are you here to do? So the men has been showing us that they love their Big Mamas and their Big Papas, that they love their uncles and aunties. And these young men are just that. They're boys that's needing to be raised. They need to feel that Big Mama energy. So if you was raised right and you carry that energy in your home, they could tap into the inner cells of these young men that's trying to get up off these couches. But they don't feel like they have the motivation. As long as they're giving you double D, you're going to let them lay up in that house and curse them out about it, but still don't care if they get a job or not because you got one. Everything's being seen. Half of you women act like you want your man to get his stuff together, but you know you want power over him. You know you want to be able to control him. So you don't motivate these men that you know need healing. Half of y'all would rather get them read than let them get a reading. Half of y'all would want to get work on them than letting them get their work done.
Ooh. Shit.
So, yes, it is a lot of young men that are hurting women, that are not there for their children. But we cannot ignore what's been done to them. We cannot ignore what's been done to our young men that are the sons of kings. That are the sons of great fathers, great grandfathers, great mothers, great grandmothers. These young men that you all believe lost their way. Well, who the hell is leading them? Who's teaching them? Who's showing them? Or who's pacifying their ways and covering up with sex and more babies? Stop giving these men babies and you know they're not where they're supposed to be. Stop screwing these men and turning them out through sex so you know they need help. You know they got great business ideas. You know their music is beautiful. You know their cooking is great. You know these men are great and you'll rather see them at their lowest just so you can feel good about yourself. That is not a woman. If you have any man in your life, no matter where they're at, do know God is not done with them yet. Be careful how you treat people on their way. Be careful how you judge people when they are in the midst of their trials or tribulations. Our men has cried out more than once in more than one ways, whether it was through gang violence, whether it was through homosexuality, whether it was through music, trapping, selling drugs, pimping. They've cried out to us more than once that they need more than just sex from these beautiful women on this earth. They need more than just babies that they don't know how to teach. They don't know how to support. We got to give these men more than a good time and beautiful babies. We got to give them a way. We have to show them the way to, guess what? Not be controlled, but to lead us. That's what we're showing them how to. To be leaders, we're showing them how to take their position back. We're not training them to be poppies and yes men. If we are helping these men, if we are assisting them and motivating, it's for them to be them and who they're supposed to be and to carry out the destiny that was given to them and not from our pussy. We went from the men thinking with their head down there to the women thinking with their vagina down there. It is nasty. It is disgusting. And you all have shamed your great mothers. Y'all still thinking pussy runs the world. It births the world. That's a difference.
I love how you said that. Women birth the world, much like we speak on the great mothers who birthed God into existence. And then let God run everything. Always knowing that God has that wisdom to go to, that guidance to go to. Know that the man is being a great leader. We have to understand our positions, as in heaven, so shall be below on earth. Ashe, Akushe, well spoken. You spoke on something earlier as well. I wanted to get to love. How is it that we love our elders that no longer are here?
By following their teachings, their ways, being obedient.
That is the definition of love. For you all who don't know the definition of love and thought it was affections, emotions, feelings, sex in the bedroom, that is not love.
Because you wouldn't do that with your child, but you love your child.
You love God. How would you show God you love him? He shows you how he loves you, giving us order, giving us law, giving us a way of life. We do the same thing. We give others love, give them a way of life, give them order, law. That is how you love. That's exactly how it's explained in the Bible, what love is. Matrix taught you love was something different. So I love the fact that you brought up how do we love our foremothers and our forefathers. That's exactly how we love them, by obeying the way that they gave us to walk these planes. I'm sure nobody did it perfect, but we pick up what was good, what was the lesson that we can take with us. And cleaning is one of them. Ashe. I believe we got Miss Yolanda next.
Miss Yolanda. What did you get, love? Did you get a crystal ball reading? Oh, yes, of course. It's still coming out. My God. Oh, my God. We may have to take an intermission, family. Okay, because spirit is heavy. I share a do pray, Pamela. All praises due to the Most High. All praises due to the ancestors, to the great spirits of love and light.
Family who has booked and has not received their reading, we will be going live within the next 45 minutes if we can get a break. Family, you all know that we have been live for 3 hours now, 3 hours and 18 minutes to be exact. If we can go ahead and take a quick break, eat a little something, replenish our energy, our spirit, so that we may come back. And who knows, the lines may be back opened up. But if we can get a 45 minutes for those who have not received their readings, I know Yolanda, Pamela, who else is there?
Ms. Jamie and Danielle Sanyers.
I'll say Ja, Danielle, Yolanda, Pamela. Can y'all come back in about 45 minutes when we go back live to receive your readings? And everybody come back in to receive all the messages. As you can tell, messages that had nothing to do with your reading are still getting you. So please make sure everyone tune back in. I do pray.
45 minutes, that means 10, 10:15, 10:30. 10:15, 10:30 Eastern time. Please, family, if it's available to your schedule.
I share family saying absolutely see you then. I do pray, family. I do pray. Thank you. As you all know that we are authentic. We don't just read from the book. We do come down with spirit and we do listen to a spirit and relay spirit. And it's not easy on the bodies. So I do pray, family. We will be returning back to you. Ashe.
I do pray, Papa.
We love you.
We love you.
And we thank you. And until next time.
Oda.